Hey, I ain't wearing any cowboy hat, I rock boots. Yeah, yeah. And I don't care where I'm at, I won't yell, I just shoot. Yeah, yeah. I said that I ain't wearing any cowboy hat, I rock boots. Yeah, yeah. And I don't care where I'm at, I won't yell, I just shoot. Yeah, yeah. Oh Lord, I think I'm about wit's end with all these internet gangsters in the way they pretend. I've been that trailer park king and I'll be him to the end. From Dade County all the way to run down South Bend. You know I'm living how I'm spitting, I ain't got to pretend. Cause I done told you motherfuckers all the way to the end that I done folded motherfuckers in the sticks to the pen. I think it's time I tell you pussies again. I'm that motherfucking moonshine sipping, 45 gripping. Come correct at me or all you coming up is missing. And I ain't even tripping, bitch, Google where I'm living. I just hope you ain't forget when I said anyone can get it. Hey, I ain't wearing any cowboy hat, I rock boots. Yeah, yeah. And I don't care where I'm at, I won't yell, I just shoot. Yeah, yeah. I said that I ain't wearing any cowboy hat, I rock boots. Yeah, yeah. And I don't care where I'm at, I won't yell, I just shoot. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I ain't wearing any cowboy hat, I rock boots. Yeah, yeah. And I don't care where I'm at, I won't yell, I just shoot. Yeah, yeah. I said that I ain't wearing any cowboy hat, I rock boots. Yeah, yeah. And I don't care where I'm at, I won't yell, I just shoot.
What the fuck they talking about? I ain't trying to listen, you just like to bark a lot. I ain't with the bitchin', bitch, you can get dropped in the parking lot, missing, throw them in the trunk, ditching. When I'm rapping, this ain't fiction. All you rappers acting like you can't get smacked with it. Act different, that boy talk too much, he get cracked where his cap fitted. Hit him in the chest, but it made his whole back different. Rack the Mac back, gymnastic class, watch him back flipping. This ain't competition, you just lying when you rap. You so broken, pissed off with your dying looking ass. Album numbers through the roof. I'm the same dude that made it through the mud with the boots. You just make an excuse, you a bitch. I ain't never heard of ya, I ain't never said a word to ya. Ain't no telling where it might go. You can lose your life though, life though. Yeah, I got him talking. Yeah, I got him talking. Yeah, I got him talking. Yeah, I got him talking.
I got him talking.
I got him talking.
They judge me for how I'm living. They crucify my decisions. I murder my competition. I'm on. It's the fucks that I'm never giving. If I get the premonition that you are my opposition, you're gone. Poof like a fucking magician. I am what music's been missing. You're just a repetition, a clone. You speak but no one listens. When I speak they pay attention. You're jealous, it's why we don't get along. Get it right or I'ma have to do you wrong. Ain't my fault nobody listens to your songs. Picking checks up while you're busy throwing stones. But you'll never hit my throne. Cause you a bitch.
I ain't never heard of ya, I ain't never said a word to ya. Ain't no telling where it might go. You can lose your life though, life though.
Yeah, I got him
Talking.
Yeah, I got him talking. Yeah, I got him talking. Yeah, I got him talking.
I got him talking.
I got him talking.
Wow. How is everybody doing this fine Sunday afternoon? You know, like the song says, we got them talking, and that's all they've been doing is talk, 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 talk.
Well, some of them just been type.
Well, I
type.
mean, typing, talking, it's the same thing. And it's, they call it trolling. I still call it lying. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's a difference between lying and trolling, but some of them, they don't see the difference. They think it's one and the same. So y'all keep right on.
Y'all keep lying, hon.
Lie trolling. And we'll just keep responding to it week in and week out. I see, Steve, you went live yesterday because you wanted us to talk about you today.
Well, we was already going to talk about him anyway.
Well,
so.
I mean, he didn't even have. Look, he done got.
I mean, because it all popped the whole week. If you go back, it all popped off over there anyway with them claiming Tina was trolling Mark, which me and Dateline and you sat over here last Sunday and actually said is all suspect.
Right.
To us.
That's why we didn't take the bait. We didn't take the bait. So
yeah.
But that's just the way we do. And that's why I don't argue with them. They done put out my information. They done put out all these things they think they know. And I could go make them look dumb. But I'm not getting into a back and forth with these people over some bullshit that they don't even know what they're talking about on half of it. So I'm not getting into it. I'll just let them do what they're doing, and they show who they are. That's the bottom line. So you notice I haven't been putting nobody's information out. I haven't been making up no bullshit. I haven't been doing like Carlos and taking our streams and chopping them up to make them seem like we're saying something that we're not. Right. I mean, y'all just keep right on and have your like 20 people look at your little pathetic video. Go right ahead.
Let's go down here and say hey to everybody. I'm going to scroll up real quick. And Stitches has got some sinuses going on, so he might jump in here. But first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Trisha G. I saw the membership she donated when we were getting ready to go live. Thank you for big hugs and thank you so much, honey. And then, hey, Trisha G. What's up, Tammy T? What's up, Kathy Rebuilds, Mercedes? What's up, Magda Honey, Jason, Larry? Let's see. What's up, Marilyn Mike? What's up, Drama Llama, Karen, and Julia? Tried to merge those two names together. What's up, Barbara?
What was you going to call her? Julian?
I think so. What's up, Jersey Girl? Let's see who else we got in here. Off the Rails. My Dateline honey. I said hey to Larry, Lady Lone Wolf, Rebel Soul. I love seeing you guys come in. What's up, big dog, honey?
Yes, generic troll. The sinuses have got me. It's damn weather. It's cold, wet, warm, rainy. It don't know what it wants to do.
Welcome to the South. Stumpy, Rebel Soul. Let's see. Misty, how's it going? I don't want to miss anybody.
Cheap Seats, Earth, so Courtney Michael, Kathy Rebuilds, Barbara, Misty,
what's up,
Sassy Cat. What's up, Jake? Cindy Lou Who? How you doing?
Carnivorous Lunar Activity and the real Icky Sticky. Spooky Boogie.
Sure that's not the fake Icky? Never know.
It's
Penny Pension, how you doing? Mercedes Benz, what's going on? Jeff's Coble.
Earth, what's up, Miss Earth, honey? Sassy Cat, Courtney, what's up? Oh, I love it. You guys come on in. You guys come on in because see, Barbara. Me and Mike let everybody talk all week. Okay. I'm not gonna go take a link up on your dusty channel to begin with. But it's like what you said earlier, Stitches. I mean, even Steve says nobody wants to click the link. Nobody. You said it yourself, Steve. What's up, Waffles, Miss Christie?
Well, Melissa, we hope he gets better soon.
What'd she say?
Her son was in the hospital, 103 fever.
Oh, no.
His heart rate was high. They say it's an infection, but don't know what. So we hope he... What's up, Waffles? How you doing? So, yeah, okay, so, Lori G. Ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yo, you continue what you
I was going to say, before we get started, I want to remind everybody, because I've only gotten one entry about the Valentine's Day contest.
Oh, Lord.
And y'all get your entries in. We're going to actually touch on that because that was twisted up as well.
Did you hear how they spun that one?
Yeah, we'll get to it. These stupid motherfuckers. I feel like I'm a broken record at this point, Stitches, because I feel like I say to these people in my side chat every Sunday that they're really insulting y'all's intelligence. Like y'all don't see what the fuck has actually been said when they go over there and say something different.
Well, they're not insulting the people in our side chat's intelligence. Most of them not even over there. But they're speaking down to the intelligence of most of the people that's in their side chat.
Yes, that's what I mean. They think y'all are stupid. I don't think y'all are stupid. I know you're not.
Right.
What's up, Ren, honey? Yes, that would be you, Jake. You're the only one that's entered, and yours made me laugh. It was good. It was good.
Well, I mean, you said
Well,
you said they had extra time, so maybe they're just doing it up.
They
real good.
always wait till the last. Thank you so much, Sammy. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, y'all do it up because we're gonna have to talk about Lisa this week again because she's a pocket watching asshole. But we'll get to it. We have to get in our DeLorean and go back in time. Y'all know that I like to start at the beginning of Monday because we've only been doing this over a year the exact same way, the exact same time,
right,
on the exact same day. And a lot of people tell me privately that they appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for the membership, Sammy. I appreciate it so much. That because they miss a lot of stuff and they come over here on Sundays and we go down through the week and talked about what's happened. And the reason I start at Monday is because it's like 3 months to 1 week here in YouTube.
right.
It's like that situation with Tina's door, that feels like that was a month ago.
That's probably a good way to be, Joe King. Joe King says,
Thank you so much, Tally Girl.
I don't believe anything anyone says, shows, or does on YouTube. Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
You got to know if you've been here long enough who you can trust and who you can't, and can't really be too trusting of new friends. People got to put their time in with you around here.
Yes,
because they'll still flip on you after that.
And look, but we're the ones that's triggered up. We're the ones that are chasing clout, but they all have to have Stitches and Tears name in their mouth all week long.
What?
And then they want to go live before we do. They want to do this and want to do that. And we just come over here and do the same thing we've been doing for over a year on this channel and almost 2 years on the other channel. We done the same exact thing every week.
Long before Mr. Billings, who said he created everything, was even over here, honey. But we'll get to it.
Yeah. I mean,
give me a break. What's up, Nova? What's up, Jesse Lynn? And did I say hey to you, Joe King? Hey, honey.
Most of the stuff that Steve's doing is he thinks he's trolling. That's what he's doing. He knows that.
No, I disagree. I think he's legitimately triggered. He
knows that most of this. Well, he does get triggered, but I mean, most of the stuff that he says, he knows is not true, and he's just doing it for effect and to get somebody to talk about him. That's what he's doing.
Well, don't worry, Steve. We'll be more than happy to accommodate you today, sir, but you won't be my entire stream. But since you did like 4 streams something this week, I didn't even finish watching last night's Dateline. Will tell you, I messaged her and said, this is boring. I'm going to play Nintendo. And that's exactly what me and Tom did. So I can't even really tell you other than the first maybe 30 minutes and the clips that Dateline posted what even happened over there.
That's right, Drama Llama. You guys don't need to lie either to have content. No, we we're basically just reacting. I mean, at this point, we're just reacting to what they're saying. I mean,
he's like, it's all Stephen Lena. Actually, we talk about other people, but yeah, we talk about you. Just means you made the clown list. And if I was dragging Mark's ass, you'd be happy as you could be. But do you notice that Mark has shut the fuck up?
Right. And you notice you don't hear us saying anything about Mark because he's like doing his own thing. I know what Mark thinks he's doing, but Mark.
What's that, Bridget Munchy Cheek? Go ahead.
Mark. I see the game that you got going on, Mark, and I understand what you're doing, but you go right ahead. It's just let you know we got you. Okay, we know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not following. Like, don't they over there like, oh, now they love what's that Bama B? They love Mark now. No, the fuck I don't. No, I don't. Stitches and Terror. I think Abe repeats lies about y'all because it makes him feel important for y'all to say his name. Oh well, he's gonna be real happy tonight, and he's gonna feel real soft and fuzzy if that's the case, Bama girl. So if you're in there lurking, Abraham, you just wait. We're gonna get to you, honey. We actually have a special guest that is gonna come up when we get to
But
you.
see, you notice that Steve said the same thing this week about us that he said the last week about us, but this week he couldn't be saying it about us because we haven't been nowhere. Haven't been on no panels. I haven't been. You was on G's, right?
But I was talking about Abe,
right? And but I haven't been on no panel. I haven't been in no side chats. I've been listening to some things. So anything you saying, Steve, is like 2 or 3 weeks old. So won't you get some new content?
And get the fuck over it.
I guess you need me to start going on some panels so you have something to talk about again because you're repeating, you're regurgitating the same old shit every week. Okay, so get a new.
So I'm gonna address and it's gonna be a couple of times through the week because it started one way and then some other stuff happened through the week, but. Initially, Miss Rachel Lynn was over there thinking she could know what's best for G and what his friends of years should be doing for him in his time of need and being sick. And then she was over on G's tap dancing, trying to make excuses for Tina by Sunday night and like explain herself. And I know Stitches probably ain't gonna have too much to say here, even though Stitches got his own opinions about you, honey. But he don't get in cat fights. But it seems like you want to. I don't know. I don't really think you do want to fight, honey. But we'll get to it. I think you just want to think you're big and bad, and you got balls. But I don't think you do. Okay. Because Rachel, you got all these opinions of us over here, but you justify Tina's actions. I hear you say things like, Tina's Tina. You know how Tina is. Yeah, we do. We know exactly how she is, and we don't accept it. And I saw what Ace sent G. We were all on a fucking video call, and G's camera was on, and he was eating a fucking Greek salad that Ace sent him because, God forbid, somebody loved the man enough that he don't have to eat funky-ass fucking hospital food. Okay? And DoorDash delivers more than just fast food, in case you're not privy. And I agree with Ace. You were talking out two mouths. You speak like your opinion or you like the way you speak about things. It's like that's the authority on it. And I don't know why Tina is the hill you want to stand on and willing to die on. But my guess is just like you were over there riding for Mark like you were when he was saying the most about me, while you was trying to act like you want to make friendship with me, while you was trying to make sure you want to warn me about Isaac, like I don't know who the fuck Isaac Guest is. Well, anyone that hates and goes after Guest Mob has a friend in Rachel, honey. No matter how hard they scam, lie, talk on people's illnesses, their children, they can dox children, and that's fine. That's fine if said person is your enemy. But the second Mark made his way over to talk to them to be on their chat, now Mark's all the things, okay?
But you know the common denominator on all this bullshit is Isaac and Guest Mob. You know that's what all their issues
Yes,
are.
it is.
Right.
Let's pause right here. Bridget said Coachism is also in the hospital. Please send him love. Is he okay? Bridget, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that.
Let's pause here a second. Yes. We'll go back to it, Magda. Hold on one second and give Bridget a chance to type. Yes. Oh, my goodness. We love Coach. What's up, Nova? What's up, MJ? What's up, Cool Nicole, Cindy Lou Who, Jasper Misty? What's up, Isaac? Super Big Exotic. Oh, no. Stitch, isn't that what you had?
What?
The pneumonia.
No, I didn't have pneumonia. I had the flu. My wife had pneumonia.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Sean the Brit, when I was in the hospital, the husband brought me Arby's and the head nurse snatched it away from him. I mean, if you're on a restricted diet, yeah, but G's not on any kind of diet like that. Other than, his diabetic diet that he has to be on all the time.
Well, look,
What's up, Slusher?
Rachel, Magda says Rachel supported Mark when he was doxing. Well, and so did Steve, because remember he was on Steve's and people was asking Steve like, well, I don't know about that. You do know about it, Steve. You know why? Because I sent you the clip of when he did it, and you just chose to ignore that. But now,
we're going to talk about all of that.
But now you want to call him out for it.
And how he's twisting the relationship. Well, I'm not going to jump into this, but how he's twisting the relationship and putting himself in my position and me in his position when the three of us were on over at Lisa's and what happened with Lisa. But we will cover it. And all these motherfuckers that are in this side chat and in this fucking whole YouTube realm with us that's been watching me for years, watching me with Lisa, they all know nobody called Lisa's ass out probably more than fucking me as her friend.
Right.
So fuck off with that, but we'll get back to it. But I'm going to keep on with Rachel here just a little bit because Rachel says she don't give two fucks about my opinion. But then she's over there triggered up on Twitter, where, by the way, Stitches, that the last time we had a back and forth, she got the last word and then blocked me. Okay. So I'm blocked, but I got sent what she said anyway, sweetie. We have a group chat.
I only have one person blocked on Twitter, and guess who that person is? Rachel.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because she wouldn't stop coming in. She wouldn't stop coming in the DMs spewing shit about Isaac and them, and I just kept going on, and I kept telling her I don't care about all that bullshit. I don't care. This was back when we kept saying we don't care about the history. You know what I'm saying? And that's what. And the reason I blocked her was because I wasn't going to. Because I don't go back and forth with women, and the only way I could make her stop was to block her.
It.
Right.
Hey, well, that just goes to show that I must truly intimidate you then, Rachel, because you blocked me pretty fucking quick.
Right.
I popped off on you 2 times. I've seen Tara call out. Barbara is definitely in the know about my relationship with Lisa Lynn. And she said, I've seen Tara call her out many times. I went up on fucking White Tupac's and went in on her and Rachella when they were taking Pagel's side when Barbie was about to expose the recordings.
Right. Exactly.
Have you bumped your head? I think you have, honey, but we'll get back to it. But anyway, and you said you don't care, but it looks like you do care, honey. You care what we say, and you say, oh, I don't watch anything, but y'all react to everything that has happened through the entire stream. So quit lying, okay? And hey, Rachel, I got a little question for you, boo-boo the clown. Who's the lonely housewife? And what lie did I tell? Didn't Mark dox children and y'all sat in the chat chummy because it was your enemy's kids? And when Rachella gave, I'm talking to you, Rachel, when Rachella was the one that gave up the DMs, didn't we all see where the docs info came from that he used? Right? Is all that a lie? Where do I write a fence? Please help me understand. You calling me a fence rider? What? Because I realize you're just as dirty as the person you hate me for talking to. That you're saying how dirty they are. When look at you, we can see it. We could see you wanted to control things over here. Stitches and I were already talking about it. Okay, like you kind of got some control issues, and we could see it. And well, we don't really work like that over here. So you could just take your little ball and bounce and go. Don't worry about us over here. And I promise you, we will forget 100% completely about you because most people don't even know who the fuck you are over here anyway. I mean, I don't want to start dragging you. I mean, we're going to get to the stuff you've been doing over there on Twitter later this week. But you keep over there like stamping your opinions on my community and my friends and me. And, well...
Yeah, and
we'll just talk about.
Look, Isaac, I understand that, and I don't understand Steve. He's over there calling Mark out for being a doxer, but Popper, Rachel's boyfriend, is the one that gave him the information.
Exactly.
I mean,
And that was all exposed when Rachella gave up the DMs.
exactly. So,
So
I mean,
they're all doxers.
like,
Oh,
but
but you're
Tina
superior.
says, make it make sense, Bo.
Exactly. That's what I mean. And let's not forget, Stitches, that Popper's videos were how I seen what type of person Tina was to begin with. So who's the real fence rider? Because y'all hated Tina. Now she's your foster case.
Right.
And we'll get back to you, Rachel. So I'm sure you're lurking. Don't go anywhere, because that was all just on Monday. Rachel kept showing out about me, which I find hysterical. And, you know, I also saw something, somebody said that we don't open our panel because we're afraid we can't run our narrative. Bitch, we say every week, if there's something somebody needs to come up here and correct or has a problem with, let me know. We'll get you the link. And y'all are crickets, okay?
But the
So fuck off.
reason we don't open our panel is because, like the last time we did with Abe and Mark and Pagel up
It just
here,
becomes a shit
it
show.
turned into a shit show. That's the reason why we don't just open it up to any and everybody. But any one of you got something you'd like to discuss, just let me know, and I'll more than happily send you a link.
Exactly.
Okay?
We don't run a fucking shit show channel. Sorry, yes, the only way you can do it, Steve. Sorry. Okay. So later on Monday, Tina and Savage had it out on Marks, and Savage actually had Tina shut the fuck up. She Tina had the nerve to say Savage was immature. She was like, okay, get it out, Savage, get it out. I was just like, whatever. All right. So, like what you were saying earlier, Steve was also over there saying, you know, what we were talking about, that Steve said on his panel that when we started streaming, he was streaming on Fridays and Saturday nights, and he moved to Sunday after us so he wouldn't interfere with our reactions that we did. Yet, after we decided to take a little looky and peeky and looking at the channels, Steven, we had done 24, 25 streams, if you count, maybe 26 if you count the fact that we started initially over on my Terra channel the first time.
Right.
Okay.
Forgot
Before you ever even did your first one. Now, we only stream 4 times a month, and you a genius, so I'm sure you can do the math, honey, right?
That's like we were streaming 6 months before he even did his first stream.
Exactly. And you did start off on Sundays after us.
Yeah,
the streams are all still up,
because
Steve.
your first stream, your first 5 streams actually, was on Sunday after us. And before you started streaming, guess whose panels you were always on?
Ours and G's.
Right. And Mark's and whoever else would let you come up there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, even MJ wasn't hiding it. MJ was literally trolling Steve from the side chat about being on every fucking panel. He lives here. So, I'm gonna, before we get too far into the week, I'm gonna read a post that Dateline made, because Dateline posted a video, and then there goes Tina like, I'm gonna strike her. I mean, give me a fucking, you a boss of nothing break. Let me get a drink of water, because I'm going to read Dateline's post, and I'm sure a lot of you saw it. She got a pretty good amount of likes on it. But what's up, Stumpy? For those of you that didn't, I'm going to read this for her. And I'm going to tell you something. Like I said when we first started the stream, the 3 of us wasn't buying shit anyway. We just wasn't sure exactly what was going on, what the troll was. But we knew between all the parties involved, and that includes Mark Terry, that somebody was trolling us from somewhere. Although I find it weird that you was denying the picture over on Nellie's, but then after you got with Steve, you had a story.
Right.
I don't know. But anyway, so she says, to the one and only neighbor, Tina D. Tina, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm reading this, just in case you missed it, Tina, because I know you ain't missing me. Because you are running telling every time we get done. And then they said this, and then they said that, and then they said this. While y'all talk about what Julia tells G, I guess if they care, they can fucking watch, right? But anyway, Let me not get distracted. I'm going to read. Okay. Tina, I just wanted you to know that your belief that I don't like you because of Tara is not true. Yes, Tara is my friend, but I have my own mind. While Tara didn't like you, I still helped you, and I'm not throwing that in your face. I'm just speaking facts. I made sure when you had moments of need, I sent you food and Albert. I understand why you are upset with me because of the moments in time when you spoke untruths and I showed what actually happened. With you saying things about Tara and the PB&J sandwich, but also don't forget, I showed things about Guest Mob as well. Yet all sides have the opinion I have bias, which I'm not saying I'm innocent of 100% because there are things I will not cover just like everyone else. But I think I've taken more risk, and I agree with that.
Right.
And then she said, you also didn't want Stacy to clip you until Steve gave his approval for her, not me. Laughing emoji. Through no fault of Stacy's, it's not Stacy's fault. I want to make that clear. It's just I've addressed touchy subjects that have caused ruffled feathers. It can happen when you show the clips that contradict what is being said. I guess that's because I showed some clips of him. Well, I don't need anyone's approval. Do what you got to do. The video was just showing humor with your side and theirs. You say funny stuff, and that is why I like clipping you. Okay. And then there was some comments where Dateline, oh crap, I clicked that, where Dateline was saying, okay, I'm gonna read one more thing this was another post that she made, and then we'll get back on track, okay? She said, this is funny. Steve and Tina are laughing about how Tina perpetrated a lie by sharing a faked image from Google search as evidence that she was in the hospital. Yet they wonder why their credibility is low. Well, guess what? Tara and I spoke before the stream today, and why do you think we didn't really cover the story? Because we knew there was bullshit with the situation, so y'all didn't fool us.
Right.
But the sad part is the bullshit suspected was not that Mark was behind the lie, meaning there was no proof shown that Tina actually sent Mark that image. So it was questionable. You don't think we would actually believe Tina would send Mark this information of all people? And the fact Tina kept her mouth shut about the situation without a loud response, she was waiting for the asylum, duh. Nope. Tina actually did send the image, and now they're saying that was done as bait. Good thing we already knew it was bullshit. Tina's out there breaking down her own credibility, and Steve right there with her. Good job. Okay.
So Isaac said that wasn't a prank or a troll. That was Steve covering it up for Tina.
That's what I think.
Well, that's a possibility. That's what he does. So, whatever.
Yeah, also, hey, Miss Rachel Lynn, how I got another question for you because I just remember something else I saw this week. How am I a lonely housewife? How do you know anything about what I am? First of all, bitch, you don't know me. But how am I a lonely housewife? You're the one that has an internet boyfriend. You're so far off and people know it. My man is my very best bestie friend in the whole world, dummy. And I'm sure you sleep a lot lonelier than I do. I sleep with my man with his meat stick every night. You sleep with those pillows you over there humping, honey. Okay? You got it? Oh, and Rachel, we got some more questions for you. When you gonna pay Jake? When you gonna pay Jake? Because oh yeah, that did happen. See, you did go along with Barbie and say you would pay the first to cam up, and you welched on Jake. You're a welcher.
That is true.
Yep. Someone who supports child doxing. There's a catfish. All the shit that got thrown in my inbox about this chick this week. Woo! But you got jabs for me, bitch, please. No one's riding the fence over here, lady. My perspective was just changed when I got to know all of you a little bit better. Okay. Also, I don't follow any of these people on Twitter, Stitches, and I don't have anyone blocked. But like Rachel did have me blocked to say the last word. But you see, Rachel, there's people that are sending me your Twitter. So I saw what you posted.
Look, these people don't realize that These people with these discords where they're in the discords talking shit and scamming and scheming things, and actually there is some discords that's actually got illegal activity going on it. Don't you realize that you have people in these discords that are, if you want to say, moles, because they screenshot all the shit y'all are doing and send it to people like me, for one. So,
oh yeah, they send me. I really am not just saying that. You've got me blocked. I'm not I don't even have a sock account for Twitter. I have the circus account. I'm not following you anywhere. Someone's screen capping it, sending it to me, honey. If I see something here, everything I see is not me seeing it. If I see it, I'll tell you, I saw it with my own eyes. Okay. I have a pretty good I think we have a pretty good circle, really, Stitches. I mean, people do kind of keep us from missing a lot of stuff.
Exactly, Magda. I'm not in discords either. And there's a reason for that.
Well, the one I'm in is the boys. I'm totally safe there. And other than that, I've got things, but I'm not in there.
Yeah, I don't even know what goes on in our own Discord. I don't even go to that one. I don't even know why we still have it up.
Well, I don't know. I thought they might want to chat over there. I guess they didn't. You got to be active and doing like the private live streams and stuff.
I don't
and maybe
have time for all that.
Yeah, me neither. We do good to get here once a week.
Right.
But Rachel, I'm going to say the same thing to you that I said to Mark Terry. Okay. As I'm watching you and Lena do what you do, I'm noticing you're not really getting anyone to join in. But if I start talking about you, let's go down here and look at the side chat, and people probably will be joining in with me talking about y'all.
They already have.
Okay. See, and my chat is moving when I'm talking about y'all. Y'all don't see the skirt that happens when y'all start talking about us, but keep on, honey. Keep doing what you do. I mean, and the people that do make comments that are against me are just little hiding behind troll accounts, and some of them I know exactly who it is. Okay. I mean, y'all are literally over there like joining on Carlos's bandwagon while you're telling me I'm a hypocrite and need to look in the mirror. Until they just sit over there with most of your hater watchers and no one really agreeing with you, and you talk about me and have a good time. And then I'll come over here and talk about you. And oh, you know something? Also, Stitches, I wanted to ask you about something. Steve's over there, him and Lena's over there on one about how you talked about how he was poor and broke. Wasn't that me that was dragging Steve for those kinds of things?
Yeah, that's what they do. They take the stuff that when you say something and say I said it. I half of this stuff that I supposedly said I didn't say, but I just let them keep going with their going. It doesn't matter.
It's stupid. Just like Carlos in there saying, "Oh, that the circus in the side chat was questioning." He's twisting my little point that I was saying. At the end of the day, if you're doing shiesty shit and scamming, if you get caught, you get owned. If not, karma takes care of you. But at the end of the day, G was being helped out. But I don't see how it could have been scamming since it was going straight to G's PayPal. It makes no sense.
Right, and then they tried to clip our stream and rearrange the audio to make it sound like we were saying that G wasn't getting all the money or something.
So let me just read what Miss Rachel Lynn had to say about me on Twitter. Okay. Now, I made a comment about Rachel under Stacy's video, okay, that she clipped to show what Rachel had actually said in public. All you had to do, Rachie Poo, was hit reply right there if you had something to say to me. But you took the extra effort to screenshot it, run on over to Twitter where you have me blocked, post it, and then talk to me. And this is what she had to say. So my comment was Ace ordered him a Greek salad so he didn't have to eat hospital food. This chick is dumb. She needs to go back where she came from. G don't eat fast food, but so what if he did? Is she his mama now? Okay. To that, she says, so I'm just wondering why Tara isn't holding Kimmy to the same. I warned you about Mark. He did this and this and this. Heed my warning. Oh, wait, never mind. Duh. It's because she doesn't like Steve right now either. If they can gather what I said, it ain't my fault. Okay, first of all, honey, I don't have to warn Kimmy K about Mark Terry. He's already shat all over Kimmy a few times. If Kimmy wants to keep going back to it, Kimmy's a grown ass woman.
Right.
Okay.
What's up,
When we
cutie pie?
had that phone conversation, you were asking me about what I knew about Mark, and I told you. Okay. And I wish I would have never talked to you to begin with, honestly, because I mean, you're slimy. Okay. Just because you talk like, and what about? Fuck out of here. And then she posts what I said. And then she said, if you don't want anyone in your business while your people are running all over the damn internet, throwing your Cash App and shit everywhere, maybe don't have them doing it. Also, fuck off. All right, well, here's what I'm gonna say to you, Rachel. How about you fuck off? G didn't ask anybody to do that. So again, assuming, and you're wrong. Okay. And I'm sorry that G's got a solid foundation of fucking group of friends around here, but you got like Tina D. The fuck you mean?
So what was Steve saying about Kimmy K going to court? What the hell is he talking
I
about?
think Kimmy did something to her neighbors. There was so much to watch, I couldn't catch it all, but I think that Kimmy did something to her neighbor's door cam, ring bell cam. And now she's going to be in trouble.
Exactly, Isaac. Isaac says, Steve keeps trying to get me to go after Mark to indirectly do his dirty work. Come on, Steve. You're smarter than that. I enjoy being nice to piss you off. Right, just like Steve keeps saying, Circus in the side chat, supports Gus Bob, even Stitches was putting donations
You guys for Christmas,
right? And that was at Christmas time, Steve, and you still talking about it. I wonder why I gave Guess
why
Bob
would
the
you be
donation.
mad that we gave to children? My God.
Well, on the other hand, is he's still talking about it 3 months later?
Well, like
Or
I
2
said, we
months
all
later.
figured out why he didn't like me because of my strangling Lisa comment, and he's had I mean, Steve holds on to things like a bitter old woman.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yes, he does.
Tina yelled at me and I messed myself over it. I'm sure you did, Wolf. What's up, Wolf? What's up, Kimmy K? Mercedes Benz. Let's see. I think I said hey to Mercedes. I think I said Hannah Waffles. Yeah.
Well, so
What y'all
far,
doing,
for look, I think it was a pretty good ORI. That's called return on investment, Steve. See, I get 2 months of chimping out of you for a $10 super chat. Damn, I might have to do some more of those.
Oh, Lisa's big mad. Wait till I tell you about what this bitch is. She is so mad when we get support for the channel. Fuck you mean after all that money me and Shauna helped you with, but I'll get to you in a minute. Let me take a little drink of this water here. So Steve streamed a few times this week. So for somebody that don't want to be content, he sure went over there and made a lot of content, didn't he? But Steve, I just want to let you know something else I heard you say, and I want to respond to this. Here's why we can talk about your community and you, okay? Because you slithered in over here and brought your people who pressed all y'all's history on us from Mark Terry's panel. You brought us, y'all's business over here, okay? You're the leader of these people you brought over here. So if you come in our house, expect our opinion. You're free to leave anytime. Do you want to know how you do that? You stay out of here. You stay out of there. You don't speak on any of us. And that actually includes Mark Terry, because fuck Mark. He isn't a friend to me, but he has always claimed Boyd, and he did start out at Whiskey OGs, and that is about as Boyd as it gets. You came here and brought your community. Okay. I'm not all worried up about numbers like you. I'm worried up about my friends. That's the reason why we started this channel, was for our friends. I've always been that way. I've been here almost a decade. People know how I move, Steve. You can't tell these motherfuckers that I move left when they have watched me for years move right. Say, Sammy Activity said, just because Lisa enjoys getting super chats. Thank you so much, Bummer.
Sammy.
Oh yeah, Lisa's big mad, lying on me. She don't even know what's going on with me. But she sure did make a whole, kind of sad to know how much money. I know how much money she was making on that PayPal. Kind of sad that you got evicted when I was helping you bring so much extra money into your home every month. But we'll get back to it. And something else, Mike, I see them all over there at Nellie's. And I think it's really just too funny. Okay. We'll see how that's going to work out for all of them with Nellie. But I posted on our community post where Nellie was letting Carlos dox you in the side chat. And listen, I know I don't pay attention to my chat, but I got over 200 people in here, and I got, let's see how many participants. Let me take a little look. Oh, a bunch. I have to scroll. Okay.
Yeah, and our chat's on slow mode. So
okay. So, but Nellie, you had like 10 people in there, and it sat there. You knew he was doxing Mike, and you let it happen. And see, you like to try to twist and say, and Nellie said that I doxed him. First of all, it's already been proven that your name ain't Dennis, whatever the fuck you said it was. That was a lie. But I called you by Dennis. That ain't doxing you. Okay. That isn't giving any, there's a million Dennises. Okay. You show the receipt, Nellie. You can't. But I can show where you let Carlos sit over in your side chat and dox Mike. It's on my community post. MJ said Brocky cancels her super chats when the stream is over. Thank you for the $10, MJ. Super Bowl money, honey.
Well, there went all of MJ's disposable income right there.
Yep. And I did hear something about Rachel's mom is sick and she's super stressed. And like, seriously, I have empathy for all of that, and I mean, I'm the kind of person that we all got bullshit. My bullshit don't stop me. I keep it moving. I'm still going to do me, but I'm different. And I get that. But Rachel, sorry about your mom. I'll say that. Okay. Nobody needs to dox Stitches. He'll happily extend a pull up if you got the stones, baby.
Well, I mean, I always said, anytime, go ahead. I don't see none of them pulling up, though. They just run around making comments to the same 5 people. It's always the same people, too, when you look at the people that respond. It's a little group of about 5 or 6 of them that go around talking junk to each other. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, Abe won't even let me pull up. I've been begging for years to have permission. Because, see, I don't consider it going real life on somebody if they say, my address is 8675309, bitch, come on anytime. I consider that an invite.
Right.
An invitation. Okay? I mean, you got Tina over here grifting for a door. And I want to tell you something, Tina, okay? Well, I learned something today that someone said you can get a door for free on Facebook. Now, I didn't even know that, but maybe you could try Facebook Marketplace. Or you could also go to the Reeves store. Does everybody know what that is?
No.
They sell all these it's like sinks and toilets and mirrors and doors and cabinets, and it's like refurbished stuff that comes down out of houses, and then it's donated to the Reeves store, and then the Reeves store sells it for super cheap.
Right.
Okay. But even if you buy a brand new, Tara lives at the corner of KMA Lane and EFU Street. Even if you was going to go buy a brand new door, honey, what do you need $900 for? Let me see here. Oh, Lena, how did she must get unblocked because you unblock at the end of the stream. Terry, you always have me and Steve in your mouth, and you always have B and Stitches in your fingertips. You so jelly we get more viewers. No, actually, and you think you're more respectable? Okay, let's put up a poll, Stitches, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Maybe washing your mouth out will solve some of your vulgarity. Who is more respectable? Tara
okay.
or Lena? We're going to do this a couple of times. We're going to have another poll too. So y'all go ahead and vote. And we'll go with what the people say, Lena. Let's see what they say. Take a link, take a link, take a link, Lena. Bet you won't, bet you won't, bet you won't, because you're a bitch. A pussy bitch. You just as bad as Rachel over there hiding behind a fucking blocked wall talking shit to me. Brocky said $9.99 MJ's jellified of my life, and he wants to wear my skin. Oh, it was a fake bake Lena account. Thanks for checking, Nikki. Hey, but the point's still the same.
I don't
She does not.
think, I don't think
she
that's
got you.
actually worked out.
She got your name in her fingertips more than anybody.
I know,
Boy, she loves you, Stitches.
I know. I know she's infatuated, but
She is. She is. So Tina, I wanted to give you that little piece of advice because why you need $900 and another motherfucking GoFundMe for a door that you claim is made out of foam.
okay, there we go.
All
Put
right.
a poll up there.
We'll see. I'll have to close it because I'll close it. Oh, I shouldn't have closed it. You know what? I should have voted. Oh well.
You should have voted.
All right, so we'll give that some time. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay. Lena can come in on the real account. Lena can take a link. I've said it before and I'll say it again and again.
I mean, that
Lena's
might have
saying
been
I
her
feed
on a
drop-
backup account. Her other account might be blocked because
Yeah, Lena's saying I feed G drama while he was sick is a flat out lie. We had more important shit going on. Yeah, Julia, you barely was even being around here. I couldn't even get you to answer my fucking Twitter. I was like, Rachel, is Julia okay?
I mean, I was even in private calls with G and Julia, and they wasn't talking about drama like that. I mean,
I went in a private call with them, and the only person talking about that shit was me.
right.
I mean, me and G conversed a little bit. Julia barely said anything like that. I was cooking dinner. She was very quiet. I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about. They act like they're back here with us. If you were our community, you would be back here with us. So catch a clue, bitch.
Exactly. If Lena wants to come over here and take a link, we'll be more than happy. Lena can come talk. Lena can come talk to me, and Tara will mute, and it'll be just me and Lena.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh, no. You can mute, honey, because if that bitch comes up, I got some shit to say. I have a feeling she'd be just like Steve. Get ready for it. Steamrolling ass, spitting ass, Daffy Duck sounding ass motherfucker, but whatever. And Lena calling out one person for asking for help, which I don't know who that chick is. I think her name was Bree, but she had some needs. She was up on the panel, and they're like talking about how she's this horrible person and how dare she. She got little kids, okay? And her husband or boyfriend is in jail and she's being evicted and she came here and she needed help. Okay. And they got a big old problem with that. While supporting and making excuses for Tina's $900 GoFundMe for a foam door, make it make sense. Bo. I cannot. Oh, I cannot.
Well, I mean, I just looked it up. You can buy a brand new door that'll fit that trailer. It's a steel door, got a window in it, got a screen door and everything.
Oh, wow. Screen door for the summertime.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It fits right in there. You know how much it costs?
I'm going to guess $300.
That's exactly how much it costs, $300.
We got to go on the Price is Right, baby. Oh my goodness. And then Steve's like, oh, worried up, wants everyone to keep the same energy they kept with me about my cancer being drug across the platform. A lot of y'all didn't keep that energy, and you was one of them, Steve, and I'm going to point that out here today. Okay?
Right.
Because you crying like a bitch. pacifier in him. Calm down. It's like he forgets that he let Carlos sit and do week after week after week. That to me in his side chat. So by proxy, Steve, you went at me about my cancer. Oh, look at you, cancer shamer, you are. But you over there crying. Oh, they're cancer shaming me. They're cancer shaming me. Right? Meanwhile, even though I can't stand you and your Daffy Duck ass loud mic, I still went in on Lisa and Mark for going at you. And then you couldn't make that. You was like, oh, that wasn't enough for you. You're like, oh, unless it's Mark or Lisa, the other people that you are actually kind of spinning a narrative on and falsely accusing that went at you and cancer shamed you, which that's not actually what they did, but whatever. We'll get to it. Now you're the victim, right? Oh, poor Steve. Poor Stevie Pooh. Steven. Bless your heart. Let's see. No, she needs only the best. She will reconstruct the entire trailer one accident at a time. Reconstruction funds. Fine.
Spook says, I got a poll question. Will the asylum go live after this?
I hope so. Rage for me, baby. Rage for me.
Go live to spin it around.
Hey, do it up because, like, seriously, all the people that matter to me know you're full of shit.
Right.
And that's all I care about. That is all I care about. I got all the support I need over here, baby. These people show up for me and Mike every week. And they have actually for years, Steve, actually on a whole nother fucking channel a long time before you got here, boo-boo.
People
and you didn't make shit.
People that's actually in Steve's chat will send me clips like, you hear this bullshit Steve's saying over there? And I'm like, yes, I hear.
Yeah, I get the 411.
I mean, it's actually starting to become comical though, because you can hear how many times he twists the same narrative, and it's the same thing. He'll twist it 3 different ways and make 3 different stories out of it.
He talks out of his ears, his nose, his mouth, his asshole, his pee hole. He just talks out of all the holes. And I'm going to tell you something, Mike. Mike and I were talking, and Mike was like, I told Mike, we're different creatures. You don't have to keep responding. But Steve, I'm going to keep responding. And when you go live 6 hours in less than 3 days and run lies and a shit show, yeah, you're going to become my content. We never denied. We've been doing the same thing on 2 different motherfucking channels, bitch, for years. Right. Okay? We haven't changed. We've been consistent. And remember, I always said I only cover what I watch. And actually, like I said about last night, you're getting pretty boring, and I'm kind of growing tired of correcting your lies. So I really don't know how much longer I'm even going to watch you.
Well, it's the same lies. It's the same lies over and over and over.
Yeah. Hey, and let me tell you something. At least Mark, Terry, and Abe, and this is true, okay? Mark Terry has at times been dragging me with lies. Abe at times has been dragging me for dirt with lies. And in those drag sessions, they actually have me laughing. They're saying stuff that I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Right? But not you, Steve. You never make me laugh. I feel like you're a soulless, toothless, witless piece of shit. And yeah, I'm going to call you names because you and Lena over there, y'all are all team, let's type Stitches. Let's go talk about Stitches is this. Let's lie on Stitch. Lena is in love with Stitches, okay? And you're still in love with Lisa, okay? Y'all talk filth on every single person. Y'all call everybody fucking names. Y'all look into people's financial records. You stay triggered. And because people react to you, you somehow become a victim all of a sudden. And you forget, you're like Lisa, you forget everything, but you remember only what was happening to you. Okay? And I'm sorry, but the inception of this all started with Lena letting me know that Steve was fake and they were talking about me behind my back and laughing. Everything I said to them or about them since then has been a back and forth of a pure reaction. They started it, then I reacted, then they reacted, then I reacted, then they reacted. So see, it is a tit for tat.
Right.
It is a ping and a pong. But bitch, we going back to grade school acting like fucking ridiculous children, then I'm gonna say this. You fucking started it, and everyone knows it.
Yep, Shonda Britt says it's the mantra of the circus. You keep acting out, so we'll keep showing up. And
That's
he says,
right.
and it hasn't changed from day one. Exactly, Shonda
Nope.
Britt.
Even on the other channel,
Right.
the other Stitches Malone channel that we were going live from, we did the exact same thing. It's called being genuine. I know you wouldn't understand that because you like Lisa. You guys only realize what's being said to you. But here's what I'm gonna say about that. At least I can excuse Lisa for being a drunk ass wet brain. What the fuck is your excuse? And since I'm on a roll, Icky, it's
And
YouTube
Lena,
for
Lena, I just want to tell you something about this bankruptcy you keep talking about. If you would have been here, okay, Lena, I did a whole video on this in 2018, or was it 2017? It was 2017. I did a whole video on all of that.
And you covered it last year on Jake's with Kathy.
Exactly. So just because you wasn't privileged enough to be here and see it, don't go spinning something you don't know what you're talking about now because you look really foolish. Okay?
You do look foolish, and you say you're so educated, then you should know about probate and how things work when parents pass and you have to go through things. But apparently you're a fucking idiot. Fundy's sitting there collecting my information. What are you talking about, Bacon? Wait. If Lena loves Stitches and Steve is Lena, Steve really loves Stitches. Back to lurking. Oh, exposed.
Yeah, I seen Fundy in there, who's all triggered up. Bacon goes in there and gets them all triggered up, and then they go at him talking about they're going to do this, and they're going.
Fundy and Hammer, fuck them both.
Like Bacon ain't never heard none of that before. I mean, you know.
First of all, you don't even, if you are new, you don't even realize the shit Bacon done went through over here in his motherfucking platform. He ain't worried about your ass. I can promise you that. Well, Bacon, it's not like it'd be too hard to get your information if somebody really went looking. That was all years ago. What's he gonna do? I mean, shit, there was a whole channel dedicated to you and Layla where they doxed the fuck out of both of you.
Exactly, Magda. Fundy threatened to dox Karen a year ago. That's all's over there at Steve. They're doxers and liars and real lifers. And then Steve says, I don't go for that doxing and stuff in my channel.
Yeah, he does.
That's everybody over there does.
Yeah, he does. And while I'm at it, let me address this. You said I support all of Lisa's bullshit when actually it's the opposite, Steve. Everyone knows I called her out straight in the public. And you, on the other hand, Steve, you would get back on that motherfucking StreamYards in front of everybody and make excuses for her using the N-word repeatedly, for what she did to my friend Spoogie, who's Hispanic and his wife is Asian, and how she drug and was racist to them. I mean, fortunately, Steven, I have all the streams on Lisa's channel. And it won't be nothing to provide receipts that we can just put a sweet little video together of me telling Lisa what the fuck she did wrong and be leaving her channel for 7 months because of it. And you saying, oh, I just love her. She's not like that in private. She don't mean it. Okay? So don't sit there and say, my karma is from Lisa because I sat there and defended everything Lisa did. No, bitch, that was you. Okay? That was you. That was people other than you as well, but it wasn't me. Okay? So you're going to need to put a receipt up, which I know you ain't going to provide. Okay. So I just wanted to address that. And getting on, like I was getting on to her about her bad behavior, and you was making excuses for it. And anybody that's been paying attention, like I see some OGs all up and down my motherfucking side chat that was over at Lisa's with us. They know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, and I did. And when she messaged Steve and said my dad is dead, and I took Steve's side on a lot of things while he was laughing about me behind my back. But now that I don't give a fuck because him and his girlfriend run their fucking mouth and call me all kinds of skanks and everything else in the fucking book, and because we ain't team Steve now, he just forgets all that. Now I didn't do anything. I need to stand up for him. Why would I stand up for you now? I stood up for you when I thought we were having a friendship. You let me know, straight poking me in my asshole, that I'm a joke to you and we ain't friends. So what, Steve? We all be over there on Dateline saying, yeah, but they're not going to call out what's been said about Steve and Steve's cancer. Why would I care, Steve? When I thought we were friends, you wasn't calling out Carlos, calling me all kinds of shit, and telling me I'm dying and I'm terminal in your side chat, which Miss Betty apologized for not deleting.
Right.
So you can fuck off with your lies, bitch. I will bring you the truth. And everybody will be like, oh, bing, bing, a light bulb over their head. Like, oh, yeah, that is how it happened.
Exactly how it happened.
So fuck you, and fuck you.
See, Lexi Lou says, Tara, I personally saw you exit several times when that shit would go on in there.
Yes.
You made your thoughts known.
Yeah, I learned my lesson when I let myself get so triggered.
Right.
That I went with Lisa and talked about Jake's daughter. And I felt shame after that. And I would just learn to leave panels that were doing those things after that.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Shame, something some of you motherfuckers don't know about. That's why you keep on with your same fucked up shit all the time. Speaking of somebody that likes to keep on with fucked up shit, Tara, why bother? It's only going to get, no, it's not going to get spun because all of you are the only ones I care about. And y'all are who I'm talking to. And he ain't going to spin y'all. And that's all I care about. I don't give a fuck about numbers. And I never have. Okay? Numbers actually make me crap my pants every Sunday before the stream because I'm nervous.
Right? Exactly.
And that is true. Okay. And so now I'm going to get to you, Abraham. Okay. So we're going to address you, Abe. And I'm going to go get my special guest here in just a second. But you had a lot to say about my man. Okay. And about how I control my man, how I treat my man. Tom Selleck is a real life troll. Okay. He likes to walk up beside me and fart while I'm streaming. He likes to do things to aggravate me. You don't know the dynamic of our relationship over here, honey. Okay? You don't. My dad's not ashamed of me, troll face. My daddy loves the fuck out of me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You wrong. But anyway, Abe said, I'm the meanest person he's ever known. So now I would like to check our poll real quick. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Is Lena more respectable than Tara? 83% says no, Lena. You lose. All right. So I want to take that poll down and I want to put up a new poll. Okay. He said, I'm the meanest person he knows. Let's put up a poll, Stitches. Who's meaner, nastier, and more controlling? Abe or Tara? Again, I'm going to go with public opinion. Let's let the people decide. Okay. And while we let the people decide, I'm going to just let somebody that wants to address you. I'm going to let somebody that wants to address you and all those little things you had to say about his relationship address you. And here's how I'm going to do it. So, first of all, Tom Selleck and I are both Tauruses. Okay. And I don't know if y'all know, anybody know about a Taurus. But first of all, don't nobody run us. He don't run me, I don't run him. But it's right here, Abe. And if you'd like a link, come on in the side chat and let me know, because he'd love to speak to you. Okay. And then I'm just going to ask you, babe, do you feel that I control you?
No, not at all. I actually thought Abe was going to take a link and we were all going to have an interview.
Oh,
Kind of
no.
like a,
Oh, Abe, you want to come on up? Talk to Tom Selleck about how I treat him? He's right here. You're like Lisa talking about my daughter. I could bring her in here too. Do what?
I'm like, where did the poll go?
Oh, I don't know.
Did I end it? I must have hit the wrong.
Yeah, oh shit. Oh, you have to Tom Selleck bumping my drink, his drink. See? Oh, I should cuss him out right now. He did call me mean yesterday though, so Abe might be on something there. So Abe, you want to come on up here and have a little conversation with Tom Selleck since you have so much pity for him?
I mean, that would be great, you know.
Come on up, Abe. I mean,
Take a link, give me a talk to,
You
tell
know
me about
he's
how
not going to come up here.
I'm controlled, which
He
I'm
might.
not. I mean,
I wish you would be controlled because it'd make things a lot fucking easier.
well, in your world,
Are you fucking kidding me?
just like I wish I could control you and everything would be great in my world.
Ain't nobody controlling me, honey.
I mean, it's a.
Oh, and am I a sad, lonely housewife?
No, I wouldn't think so.
I mean, I think we
I treat you
bang.
good.
We bang
You treat me good.
a few times a week.
Mutual respect.
I cook you good homemade cooked meals almost every day. I wash your clothes.
Right.
You lick it where I split it.
Oh,
Right.
I mean,
Lord, that's
Right.
too much
I'm just-
information.
I'm just trying to figure
TMI.
out where the lonely is. Where's the lonely, Stitches? That's all I'm saying. Where's the
I don't-
lonely?
Well,
Shut the fuck up, Abe. I don't hold a candle to you. I've given you 100 chances, just like Savage, and you shit on all of them, talking about Savage as an old ghetto woman with fake tits. But didn't you want to motorboat those tits? Haven't you talked about how hot Savage is multiple times? Oh, yeah, you have. What's up, 50? But I mean, come on, Abe.
what's up,
Tom
Jules?
Selleck's sitting right here. Since you had bring my man and my family, I don't bring your fucking wife into shit, even when others do. Your wife that you've never proved. Here's my man fucking right here.
And look, I'll panel up. I don't give a shit.
Come on up,
Come
Abe.
on up, face to face, man to man.
Come on, Abe. How about this, Abe? Since you're so big and bad and bold,
Well,
why
it's
don't
none
you
of-
make an agreement to let us come to South Carolina and you and Tom can talk man to man to face?
Oh, he ain't
I
gonna do that
bet
either.
you won't. I know you won't, because I've been begging for 2 years. Or more than that, actually, because the first time was Jace Pagel and Lisa's. My man gets up and goes and slings fucking 90-pound block and builds retaining walls and lays concrete while you lay on the internet all day, Abe. Don't worry about how he's getting treated over here, okay? He's getting treated pretty fucking good because I'm a good woman. Do you know anything about that?
He doesn't.
Yes, MJ. Abe going to get brave as fuck later. Yeah, about 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll go live and talk shit
Yes.
and then delete it.
And then delete it. And then delete it because he knows I'm asleep and he gets it all out and deletes it before I wake up.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So it doesn't look like Abe's skin to come out. Tara said he lick it where she split it. You hear that, Lena? The raunchiness. Raunchy Tara, honey. Raunchy Tara. I've been with my man a long fucking time, and we got a great relationship, and he's standing right here. He ain't simping. He ain't pimping.
Anybody else want to come up and talk about it? Just come on up and let's talk about it.
Tara, are you going to bring a stepladder for Abe to stand on so he can stand face to face with Tom? I mean, how how tall is Abe? What was the police report? It said how tall he was. I forget.
I don't know. He's looking a little short over there on the Isaac's dancing thing with Abe on it.
All right, well, listen, Tom Selleck's about to exit the building.
Says Abe's a pussy.
He is a pussy. This internet is.
Talk to me.
Bet you won't, Abraham.
Look, that was off the script.
Hey,
Because
listen.
there ain't no script,
Hey,
bitch. Come on up.
listen, let's talk about his biggest enemy. Even Jake had the balls to get up on here with Tom Selleck.
You know what's going to happen? Abe's going to go cry on his channel and talk about me and how I was some kind of way. He got twisted up. Oh my God.
Abe, you know you in love with Tom Selleck. You know you've been wanting to lick his tip for years, baby. Kind of sounded like Abe wanted to lick Takeback's tip. I heard him on the
Yeah.
stream talking about Takeback's so good. Look at his shishers. I was like, damn, Abe, I think you got a little crush.
Well, you know that Abe has had the hots for Tom Selleck a long time. He even
Years.
says,
Yes. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe because licking Lena would probably be like running your tongue along sandpaper. Maybe Tammy T. I never knew Abraham Lincoln was a coward. Yeah, he is. He's going to talk his shit over there. That's fine. I want to have Tom on panel so we can ask questions about Tara. Well, he's in here, so
let's do
let's
that.
ask questions.
Fucking shit. I'll be a part of it. Ask away.
He's already said he's gonna. When I say stuff about quitting the channel, he's like,
But
"That's fine. He'll
How
come
about
be.
truth or dare?
He'll be Stitch's co-host." Is what he says all the time.
I'll do whatever you need me to do.
Well, what-
Not that you're controlling me. I'm just giving you authorization.
and also because you're a pretty sweet, wonderful dude who does
I'll
pretty
show
much.
and tell some of these motherfuckers what's up.
That's a lot of tip licking. Oh, and also, hey, great modding over there at Steve's when Lollywood's real name was being used as a doxing troll while it was RAPing G. And I
Right.
know that it was still there because I didn't watch the live. I watched the replay.
exactly.
Actually, Resi, let me tell you something. I don't poop with the door open, and I always have to have a noise fan water so nobody can hear me. And no one is allowed in the bathroom when I'm sitting on the toilet. I don't go around farting in front of my man, and I am very private about my bowel movements. Thank you very much, darling. So I'm shy girl when it comes to that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, Tom will just sit down and take a shit while I'm in there taking a shower, brushing my teeth. He don't give a damn. He does like to fight with women.
It makes
He
him
does.
feel superior. It gives him a,
Look, Queen Nicole said, dumbass Abe crush on everybody. Dumbass Abe don't have a wife. She been left him. She gone.
Lord
Oh,
have mercy.
funny. Does Tara talk in her sleep? Does she mention? I talk to him about you guys all the time, but I don't think he's ever told me I talk in my sleep. He went out of the room, actually. He said he's going to give Abe a chance to come up and talk to him. You know, Tom ain't on this motherfucker, so don't be worried about bringing him on. And don't be worrying about what I do with my man, Abe. I treat my man real good. I say that if you're pushing 50 years old and you got a woman that cooks good food for you every day, cleans, still sucks your dick and scratches your back, and hugs and loves you every fucking night, you're doing pretty damn good in this world.
Right?
And I got all that, baby. All that. I'm a good woman. You don't know shit about me over here, Rachel. I learned a lot about you, though. Word on the streets is coming because, whoo, I got sent so much stuff on you, Rachel. Oh, also on Steve's this week, there was this chick that went up. Her name was Claudia. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I seen that.
And that chick was saying Guest Mob Isaac had extorted all this money, but then she just kept, oh my God, oh my God, I can't even figure out how to cover it. I mean, she was saying she put her number, it was Rachella, then Rachella came in there, Rachella's like, I don't have this bitch's number. And then she's like, yeah, you do. I put it in the side chat. Bitch, then everybody has your number. Who are you, Claudia? But the best part for me personally, with Miss Claudia going up there, I mean, she sat up there live and doxed herself and her address and called the cops, and it was just like a whole insane thing. So there's really no telling who has this lady's info. But I found it interesting. So Abe and them are kind of going back at her, and Poon pops up.
Right.
Okay. So here comes Mr. Poon, okay, and he goes off because he knows Miss Claudia, and Miss Claudia obviously clearly ain't right in the head. Okay. And I'm just wondering down there in the side chat, who took note? Who took note of how Steve handled Poon? After Poon started going in on Lena and calling her everything but her name.
Right.
Did you notice how Steve handled Poon? Had that been a female, though, honey. Come on now.
But you know what I did notice with the Claudia thing?
What's that?
I noticed the day after, okay, all that happened on Steve's. I noticed Claudia in Mark's chat laughing it up with Isaac and all of them. It was like,
you got trolled, you got trolled, you got trolled. I would say that Tom's biggest pet peeve is to be nagged. He doesn't like to be nagged. It gets him in a mood. Whether it's me or the kids, which is usually the daughter. But to be nagged, which I do my own share of nagging. Yeah, I just thought it was so funny. I was like, oh, where's that energy, Steven? Look at you being so polite with Poon after he talked to your woman like that. You know why? Because you didn't want to fight back with a motherfucker who's got as big, if not bigger, energy than you. Had that been a fucking female up there, Steve, you would have fucking been. You can't stand for a woman to talk shit to you. That's why you're going to rage stream on me later, because you wish you could put your hands around my throat and choke me out. But you can't, baby. But you can't. I wish I could kick you in the balls, but I can't. So this is what we get. Honey.
And I heard Tina tell Donovan that she wasn't going to be coming on his stream because the way he talks makes her look bad. No. That's not how that works. The problem with that is, Tina, Donovan don't make you look bad. You make yourself look bad.
Right.
Because everybody sees that you're trying to control Donovan and Abyss and all of them. You try to control what they say, when they say it, where they say it. And that's what's making you look bad. Not what Donovan's saying, but what you're actually doing. Okay.
And also how you're bullying Donovan, Tina. It's fucking sick to watch, honestly. And I hope Donovan wises up. And I already said it on my other stream last week, and I'll say it again. Like, Donovan was about to get it from me because he was running his mouth on Mike. But the more I'm watching, I'm actually feeling kind of sorry for the dude. Okay. And when he gets sick of you fucking talking down to him and telling him how you know better, well, he can just come on over here, honey. She threatened Donovan last night. Oh, I heard her threaten Donovan earlier. I go, I'm going to come to your house and beat your ass if you go over there, talking about going to Mark Terry's.
Right.
See, you ain't boss up. You just bossy, bitch. You just a bossy bitch who thinks that everybody's supposed to bow down and do what you say. Motherfucker. Tina, I know you a little special, but that don't negate the fact that you are bullying someone you act like is your friend. I don't bully my friends. Never. And I'm going to keep talking about you too, Tina, because you want to keep running your mouth about me. And you want to keep doing funky fucking shit. So I'm going to keep reacting to it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say this. Earth has you guys get with Earth, or if Earth is here, she can maybe guide us. But Earth has a card that she's got, an e-card that she's trying to get everybody to sign up and sign for G. And I think that'd be super sweet. And I would like for everybody to get, kind of go do that. Tina did sort of take up for Donovan against Fat Ass Dogs, but only because Fat Ass Dog made
insinuated he only debates smart
wait.
people. That's what he said. She said.
But that's not true.
Well, I heard that whole thing with Dogs, and I think Dogs, what he was trying to say is the reason he didn't want, because if you go look at Dogs' interviews or his debates, you have to be on a specific topic and stay on point. And I don't think Donovan, he likes to troll off of the point and insert a bunch of bullshit. And I think that's what it is. All of them, okay, have, where'd you go?
I'm right here. I was letting you talk.
I mean, it's just like they tried to do the little thing on Steve's last night. None of them could stay on a topic. That's what it would be like over there.
Right. And Daylon says, I think it is her dysfunctional way that she thinks she's protecting him. That is her intention. Yeah. See, the comment was kind of throwing me because I was sitting here thinking, but that's not what happened. Okay, so Earth says she posted it's posted on Earth's channel. So you guys go over there and sign the card for G, please. Yeah, I don't know. Back in the day when we first started this channel, we actually even got on G and them about Turtle. I mean, I don't understand some of the bullying. I can understand if they acting like Rich Life, but he's literally kissing your ass, Tina, doing every fucking thing you tell him to do, and you're still bitching at him. Calm the fuck down, Bo. What's up, Nixie? Oh, and also speaking of Poon, I'm going to need some proof, Poon, that Magda docs. I think you said Mel's Bells. Where's the proof? Are you just going on what Mel's Bells said? Because Magda told me she ain't doxed nobody. So let's have it since you claimed it. Okay, so I'm going to go with Magda telling me the truth because she ain't never lied to me this far. What's up, prepping? I also heard that Flacco had went to jail. I don't have any what was that about? Did Flacco go to jail?
I have no idea. That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, I was going to ask the side chat. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Did Flacco go to jail? They'll type to us if he did. Let's see. Poon is a creeper and a racist and a liar. A lot of things. Well, thank you. All right. Well, I found out, also, like when I talked to Rachel, she gave me this whole, they did this and they did that. And I was only a catfish for this reason. And even though it was like literally she's going around stealing valor and playing the role, which by definition makes you a fucking catfish. But while she was giving me all the reasons why she did it, right? She left out that do you know who Bowser is?
Yes.
Stitches?
Yes.
Okay. Well, word on the street to me, this is a rumor in my ears. So, maybe I'm wrong.
See, Jasper, we do have a talk timer. Every time you talk, you get timed out. See how that
works? I told them last week when you was being so naughty, they could smack you around, Jasper. Gotta get your whippings and your licks for talking that shit. Well, she catfished Bowser.
Yes. That's what
I found out this week.
Yeah, that's who she was catfishing when she was using her stolen identity as a veteran and stole all the people's identity and the girls' pictures and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Rich, also that long time ago, you got like arrested for shoplifting and said it was your boyfriend who's this big time drug dealer. I mean, like you're messy. You're messy in real life and offline. Online, I mean, you're a little messy mess over there. You need a mop and a bucket and clean it up, honey. While you over here talking about I'm a lonely housewife. Ain't nothing lonely about me, Boo Boo the Clown. I mean, I got all this stuff told to me, Rachel. I did you when you was over here warning me all about Isaac, you didn't let me know that y'all were sending Mark doxes of little children and that you had your own record and that you do this and you've done that. And I see that just goes to prove we didn't watch Guest Mob. Apparently you've been exposed over there years ago. Okay. But now you're gonna be exposed over here if you keep on with that mouth. You don't know me, bitch, to have an opinion about me. Okay.
That's
And
right,
also,
Chakai. With them fake vacations, fake pictures she posts for the vacation.
I was like getting sent stuff where like it looks like she's zooming in on the TV. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this chick? Mental Health Awareness Month is what? I don't know. Maybe October. I'm not sure.
Man, they ain't gonna make it.
Mm-mm. And I'm gonna tell you something. The more that I listen to this locale talk, the more I'm like kind of liking the locale dude. Does he have a channel? If somebody could give me the channel so I can sub up, I feel like he goes live. I kind of heard that. I mean, he's got Tina's ass pegged. He ain't stupid. They're all over, and Tina over there like doxing him, and then Steve defended it like, "Oh, he's been doxed." Blah blah blah. Okay, that's called justification for fuckery. Okay, most of us have been doxed. It don't make it cool to make sure the people that missed it might catch it this time around. I voted yes on the poll for the record. What's up, Barbie girl? Oh, let's go look at the poll. What's the let's close the poll about who's meaner, me or Abe? Who's nastier, me or Abe? Let's see what it says. I heard a clip of Sam Hill calling Abe out this week, but then I heard somebody say something about they thought it was AI.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
The poll closed, Barbie girl. What was the poll? What was the outcome? I don't see it.
It didn't close. It's still up
Oh.
there.
Yeah. OG Zombie says it's gotten so it's hard to tell who hates who anymore.
Right.
That's true. That's true. Seeing some new names coming through the side chat tonight. I like it. Also, I want to say a little congratulations to Krista, who's getting married this year. If you don't know Krista, you don't know. But for those of us that do, we love you, Krista.
That's
Congratulations,
right.
so
Krista.
much. We love you. All right. So, Steve and Lena like to do their shit over on Twitter. Whatever. I don't care about that. To each their own. But they're over there on Twitter using Rainey's grandpa passing as a dig.
Right.
And we're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to why I didn't care about how she responded to you, Steve, because it goes back to what I said about if you punch me, I'm going to punch you back. Okay. And that is how it started. Y'all don't like to go with where it started. You like to be a victim and only pull what's happening to you.
Yeah, and they play that same old game that people's played for years, where they start shit over on YouTube, and then they go on a live stream and talk about it and spin the whole thing and leave the whole context of the Twitter out because most people are not over there, so they don't see it.
Right. Yeah, he is triggered up on Twitter, but whatever. Where was that energy when Poon was calling Lena every name in the book since you going at Rainey so good and well, but you didn't go at Poon? You was polite about it. You know what I'm saying? But you over here like, saying all kinds of, you and Lena talking about Rainey's grandpa dying. And I'm going to read a comment that I got from somebody earlier today that I agree with 100%. Because I don't think we should be talking about people's dead relatives, trying to hurt somebody with that. I don't think that we should be talking about people's illnesses and trying to hurt them with that. To me, it's just my opinion. To me, you lose when that's what you do. Well, Magda, look at what Steve has always supported. I mean, he supports the foul, nastiest people he can. I mean, thank you, Mercedes. Oh, yeah, by the way, rest in peace, Toby Keith, since we're speaking about cancer. See, Toby Keith had the same cancer that Steve had, and he didn't make it. With all that money in his life, he didn't make it. And Steve doesn't have all that money, and he did. And so it's literally about what God chooses. And I think it's hysterical and sad at the same time that you are like, what, 8% of the world that survives that kind of cancer. And it didn't stop you from being a foul, fake friend, backstabbing liar. Bless your little heart. Okay? Bless your little heart. Let's see. God forbid you say your mama to one of them. I know, Kimmy K, right? God forbid. Lena has enough money for all of us, allegedly, says Magda. Exactly. She lives in Lenawood. What's up, Ace, honey? What's up, Ace? And Tina, I know it upset you last week when I said something about you having mental health. Don't cry about it. This week, Pagel said every woman he has ever interacted with, especially the ones he's been best friends with. Hello, I raised my hand. I raised Brocky's hand. I raised Lydia's hand. We all in that boat, okay? That we're mentally ill. And that's why he gets along with us. And I'm not crying about it. Okay? And honestly, I don't disagree with Pagel, to tell you the truth. I think every single person here has to be somewhat mentally ill because we're all fucking adults, grown as fuck, and we're doing this shit. So I think we're all mentally ill. Okay, so real quick, I already addressed Noodles and I had a conversation over at Pagel's, so I'm not going to go in like I was. I do want to address something because Noodles did a stream and he was playing the clip where the nurse came in to get G's signature for the psych meds, and he was acting like he's going to go real life on G and have his guns taken because he's on psych meds and he's depressed and he's all these things. But the truth of the matter is that the medicine that G was signing for treats two different things, okay? It does treat clinical depression. It does. But any of you guys can go and Google for yourself that it also is used for people that have neuropathy, like G does, okay? So G has neuropathy, and the medicine is for his neuropathy. But if I was G, I probably would be a little fucking depressed. Y'all don't understand what he has actually went through.
Right.
I wouldn't wish it on none of y'all, even the ones I don't like. Okay? So y'all calm down. I just wanted to address that. Depression comes along with long-term health problems. It's very common, says Bacon. If I had millions, my man would have teeth. Just saying, says Bama Girl. He's still over there sucking his succotash all on the fucking mic. I know he has to wipe that motherfucker down with a Lysol wipe every time he gets done. All right, so then I was going to get to Lisa. What I was saying is, Tara, that's what I was going to say. I need those drugs for the trauma. I mean, damn. I mean, y'all get on G's nuts the fuck. He tries to give all y'all a fucking chance, so fuck off. Anyway, so once again, this week, Stitches, Lisa was over there screaming about our supporters giving us money. She's big mad pocket watching. She's talking all kinds of shit. She's going off talking about how we make our money, and I didn't know we was so rich. According to Lisa, we balling.
We're rolling, ain't we?
I guess. And let me say something, Lisa, because I know you're gonna listen and watch, honey. I know, because that's what you do. Which is fine. Thank you for the view. Appreciate it. But yeah, sure, Lisa, I'll talk shit on you and your lies. Sure will. What you gonna do about it? Like that shirt I bought you. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay? You're gonna go over there on your little piddly ass channel and run your fucking mouth with lies. That's all. We don't talk about you. We respond to you. There's a difference. Okay? Like over there saying that Norm F gave us money. When? Lie. Not true. I wished I could get some of that Norm money, honey. All cause Jerry worked you up. You want to go run your mouth once again. You're just so fucking angry all the time, Lisa. And you also, like Steve, lack a mirror. You think you can shit on people and still be the victim. And the truth is, you don't get money now. Why you say, I don't get no money? No, not now. Oh, but you did. Oh, but you did. Thanks to me and Shauna, you did. Stitches and I are not over here begging, asking, and we give almost everything away anyway in super chats to other channels, memberships to other channels, and our contests. What do you give people? Not a motherfucking thing. Okay? We're not begging. We're actually blessed with supporters. See, Lisa, remember something that you just would not maintain because you wouldn't listen to me and shut your fucking trashy mouth. And history has proven that. So you didn't accomplish what Stitches and I have accomplished over
Exactly, Magda. Magda says, I saw part of the comments on Twitter, but when Steve retold it on YouTube, that was missing. That's what he does.
Yep.
They start shit. They comment the grossest, vilest shit they can to people.
Yep.
And then come on YouTube and spin it around, but leave out what they did. And now they're the victim.
Yep. And somehow they're not, nobody asked you to be G's anything, but don't act like you're G's friend while you sit there and read Carlos's bullshit comments from your fucking side chat about G. Okay? You're transparent. You're fucking Casper the friendly fucking ghost, and I can see right through you, Steven. Anyway, Lisa, you don't know a damn thing about me, what's happening in my life, or anything or anyone I give to on here. Stitches and I do a lot of things in the back. People that we have helped out, a lot of people in this community, and they know it. You're the greedy, miserable, old, used up bitch who don't do anything in this platform the whole time you've been here except for take, like show everybody their Christmas presents that you got and bought them that you're going to send to them. Yet none of us ever received a motherfucking thing from you. We got you, Lisa. So you worry about what I'm getting over here. Okay. And don't worry about all that you got. You're just so mad, honey. You fucked it up for yourself, Lisa. Exactly. You fucked it up. I was a ride or motherfucking die for you, bitch. I had Pirate and some Brocky and fucking many more in the back saying, fucking drop her ass. What's wrong with you? Dalen says, don't forget to get your entries done for the Valentine's Day contest. Due date 20/21/24. Lisa is very gross, Rebel. You're right. And then she's over there like, you get your own content. You're talking about us. What are you doing? Writing everything down? I take notes. Yeah. Because like I said, you'll be done. Forgot what Tina did on Monday by the time all the shit that's happened to Friday. Okay. And it isn't me, first of all, You're over here listening to everything I say, and then you're going over there and running your mouth about me.
All right,
So
Mud
get
Dog,
your
take it
own
easy. No,
well,
go
I'm a
ahead.
smoker.
Yeah.
I figured the Super Bowl's going to be going on for a lot of people today. I expected the numbers to be kind of down because everybody's got parties.
Right.
But Lisa, if you're over there running your mouth about me and Stitches, worried about our money, worried about this, worried about that, and then we react to you, how am I using you for content? Actually, you're using me for content. Okay? So I can react to the content that you're creating about me. Dummy. And then I saw Rich Life over there this week up on Abraham's, and he was complaining, I can't tell you, he don't like that Stitches and Tara. He don't like us. I was just like, Lord have mercy. And then he's talking about, Abe was asking him like if he had a girlfriend or if he's been seeing somebody. He's like, oh, just Lisa. And I'm wondering if he knows Lisa's, hey, Tara, popping in to say hello. Love you, girl. Gotta go. My sister is here, so can't stay. Have a good one and stay wicked. What's the Queen Morticia, honey?
Well, hello, Morticia. How are you?
Thank you for coming in, Morty. Love you so much. Meanwhile, she got Jay Leno over there in the back coming up on the side chat saying, Lisa left me all hard in the backstage. Lisa, you ain't sexing with Jay Leno over there. The fuck is wrong with you? I was laughing pretty hard at that. Also, I learned this week that poor Kimmy K is in a love triangle now. Have you heard about this one, Stitches?
Lord have mercy. I heard something about it.
Yeah, between old stupid Cupid cunt over there and Cactus. I know,
You
I
know
was
that
laughing about that.
that Cupid stunt guy. He goes on and on and on and on Twitter all week, and nobody even responds to him. He just
posts and posts, and it's like Carlos. Nobody cares because they already figured out what you're about, bro.
Right. So keep going on.
Kind of like old Roger Brown this week saying, he said he's only had, when he was naming how many people he had beef with, he named 2 people. Roger Brown. Honey, you have had beef with many people. But you've only named 2 people, you whack job with dirty fingernails. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see here. Kimmy, run from those guys. Run, stay single. It's not worth it. Lisa and Rich Life were on RSNs this past Friday. Oh, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it, Sammy. And this is why I will talk about Lisa. She's actually more relevant than your funky fucking ass, Lena. She's creating content. She's creating content with Rich Life. She's creating content with yo man Steve, who can't wait to get on a panel to have just a moment with her. Okay? They create the content. I just cover it. You know, kind of like Fox 5 News. The robbers just robbed the banks and the newscasters tell you about it.
Right.
Okay. So that's how that goes. But Peggy and Kimmy nominate Terry. Did you see where Lisa wants an air? Oh, yeah, I saw the whole RSN stream, Bama girl. Almost all of it, because I had to pull it back and then he privated it while I was in the middle of watching it. But let's see. That's because Lisa is real and Lena is a figment of Steve's personality. Oh, Steve takes every opportunity he can to go up and rage on Lisa because he wished he could wrap a cord around her neck because she did him so damn dirty. She did do him dirty. I'll admit that. But he did her dirty in return as well. So he got her back. But he's big mad because Steve don't know how to let things go. He gets fixated. Gets hyper focused on what you did 5 fucking years ago.
Gets so triggered.
But somehow he can forgive all the things that Lena did just a few months before they decided to be in love.
Right.
And speaking of that, let me tell you something. Y'all all want to go over there and be weird and sexualize what I said about seeing Tina and Albert Valentine's. That's weird to me. I give my own children Valentine's. I could see Rich Life and Lisa memes as well. But y'all just grasp. Y'all like it's called reaching. You're just reaching for anything.
It's just like they throw a bunch of bullshit up against the wall and see what sticks. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
And then if it don't stick, they'll regurgitate it and spin it a different way and try to get it to stick.
Yep. That's all fucking true for sure right there, Stitches. Facts. But I was gonna say, I think Pagel and Kimmy need to start doing more streams together. I think y'all did great. I finally caught Kimmy's stream. Fat Ass Dogs was up there. I'm not really exactly sure where Fat Ass Dogs stands. He seems to be kind of trying to make his way around here. He's very young. Sometimes he says things and I'm like, what a fucking idiot. And then sometimes he says things and I'm like, yeah, he's 23.
Right.
He'll age out. He'll age out well. I don't think he's an idiot. I'm not a huge fan because of the way he's been, but he's very young, and I think that he'll be okay by the time he turns 30. Maybe not if he keeps hanging around here.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then this week I saw Bridget had it out with this bitch named Amber. And I don't know who this Amber bitch is.
I don't even know who that Amber chick is, but
I don't know who she is either. She looks like Miss fucking Wonderful's sister.
right.
Okay. Or her offspring. I don't know. I don't like Fat Ass Dogs, racist, homophobic comments. Well, yeah, I don't like anybody that's doing that. So this bitch up there talking about Bridget is fat, Bridget is this, Bridget is that. And meanwhile, you got fucking craters in your fucking face. You got hands the size of Bigfoot's feet. But you sound jellified as fuck of Bridget. And the only reason why I'm speaking on you is because she did come up there and slap your ass around till you rage quit. And then I heard somebody else talking about how they've watched Bridget for years and how Bridget's funny and smart. And I agree with that 100%. And you just want to keep on running your mouth. Like you're a fat bitch talking about somebody being a fat bitch. Bridget's at least a hottie. Right. At least you can't even, you're like, oh, okay, you have a pretty face. Well, let me tell you something, honey, because I'm a face person. If I could only have one thing going for me, I would be wanting to work my face. Because there's a lot of men and women out in this world that like them thick, but most people don't like them ugly, right. Like you. You dumb bitch. Okay? And so you can go wash these nuts since you said you work at the car wash, okay? Because Bridget's a good egg. And you can fuck off. But I do have a question. On that panel, there was this black girl, and her name was Brown Skin Lady. And I don't know who she was, but honey, you was as fine as you could be, girl. Good old Lord Almighty. She was so pretty. Golly. We need more people like that over here. She had these big old fat dimples, cute smile, big old fat titties. I was here for it.
Lord have mercy.
I was here for it. I don't give a fuck who thinks I'm fat. I ain't fucking you. Exactly, Bridget. Well, I think you're beautiful, Bridget. And fuck that bitch. I saw her craters looking like Miss fucking Wonderful sidekick. Fuck her. All right, so listen. I got some questions for you. We'll get back to this side. But before we do, who put what is it? You put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat.
Says Tara, no, you don't want any of that.
Oh, really? Oh, is she a whole thing? You have to fill me in. She was cute though. Well, I would be cheating on Tom Selleck anyway. But she was pretty. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like it. If you know who King Cobra is. See, because I have a lot of weirdos that I follow, but I don't cover them because they're not in this little community. So I don't know who watches like DLF and Cobes and all those weirdos. But do you guys know who King Cobra is? Because, I mean, he's a pretty big fucking YouTuber, actually. He's got like 30,000, 40,000 fucking subscribers. She's beautiful, but Lord, said Bridget. Well, listen, the pretty ones are usually the craziest. All right, Bacon knows who King Cobes is. Courtney, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So enough people know, we'll talk about it. So, congratulations, King Cobra, for ending your 6-year dry spell. Because apparently Cobe's been over there macking this other chatter. Okay, her name is Jessica. They did a stream. They've been talking, and then she showed up. Okay, so she went to Cobe's house, and if anybody wants the stream and you don't have it, let me know. 6-year drought is over for Cobe, said Tally. Exactly. And I'm not mad about it. Like, all these people were hating on how she looked. Like, fuck, how does Cobes look? Like, you're asking somebody who hasn't been laid in 6 years and is lucky to get laid about what the bitch laying him looks like. Y'all are weird. But anyway, congratulations, Cobe. She's not plastic. She's not fantastic like all of your other fuck dolls. I'm proud for you. Happy for you. But listen, the stream was great. I mean, we got them kissing. Oh, wow. Did you hear that? I got a storm coming. We got them kissing. She got Cobes drinks this peanut butter whiskey with root beer, and she was like, it's so good. It tastes like chocolate. And she just kept drinking and kept drinking. And the next thing we know, she's laying on the couch with her thong going straight up her ass out. I was like, okay, honey, well, this is the content. This is the content I came for. But I mean, I did kind of feel like a proud mom when I was seeing he was like, I haven't kissed a woman in 6 years. And then he was getting kisses. I felt good for him. And then he was like, Jessica sucked my dick harder than any of you trolls ever tried. Like, he was telling it. And then they kept sending DoorDash to his door. And she was getting sloppy drunk saying, we're fucking go away. I was like, okay, honey, y'all probably might be a perfect match. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be good for each other. But they were getting drunker and drunker. And I mean, honestly, I feel good for Cobes. 6 years is a long time. The longest I've ever went was 1 year, and that was intentional to get myself mentally better after a bad relationship. I feel like I would go through about 72 dildos and 95 D-cell batteries if I had to go 6 years without some loving. So congratulations to Cobes. You got yourself, I wouldn't say a lady. But you got yourself some cooter snatch.
And Slack, if you know how many times I've blowed my nose since I've been up here, I've muted, I don't know, 8 or 10 times. And I even told Tara, I said, with all this sinus stuff, I'm probably going to not sound good on the mic. So I can't do anything about it.
Because I said, you're going to do good. You think you have a hard time talking, you're going to do real hard this week. He said, it's all right. I can't barely breathe to begin with. And Steve, we give you back. Okay. The boy don't want you. Guest mob can have you. Oh, wait, they don't want you. Okay. Well, whoever, whatever, we give you back. I was cracking up. Go ahead.
And Steve, you said that if you're over there on Boyd Radio, that must mean you're Boyd. No. That's not what that means. If you're over there on Boyd Radio and you got little videos made about you, that means you're one of the biggest lulz cows there is. That's what they do.
Yes. And thank you, Sig, for never making videos on us. Exactly, Stitches. That's a fucking fact. That just goes to show you're stupid, Steve. You're stupid. Sig makes videos on people that he's laughing at.
Exactly.
Which, happy birthday to you, Sig. I love you. Your content's the best. I personally feel like that Sig's channel should be so much bigger than it is, honestly. And then I was listening to Steve and Tina talk, and I literally spit my ginger ale out because Tina said, I mean, let's face it, Steve, you're not an attractive man. Tina, you're not attractive either while you're talking your bullshit about whatever. I was dying laughing at Tina. Oh, she said, I mean, let's just face it, Steve. You're not an attractive man. No, he's not. Inside or out. Okay. He sucks. But YouTube is actually a really big fucking place, Tina, and none of us are famous. And I really wish you would kind of get over thinking that you've made some kind of mark, because if I go down the street tomorrow in Atlanta and start saying, do you know who Angry Grandpa is? Do you know who Tina Dandridge is? Do you know who Angry Grandpa is? Do you know who Tina Dandridge is? And took a census. None of these motherfuckers know who you are.
Or
You
care.
ain't Beyonce. Do what?
I said or care.
Exactly.
So the Abe and Tara Nasty poll is about the same. Abe is more nasty.
All right. Well, we're going with public opinion. So Lena and Abe, you suck bigger than me, babies. Bitch be gone.
Yeah, and the only public's opinion we care about is over here. So
And look, that was 204 votes. That means not only did the people actively talking in the side chat voted for
Right.
me, the lurkers voted for me.
Right.
Thank you guys so much. I love you. Thank you. I love it.
It probably Dateline, I'm sure. What's going on there, Angelo? I'm super famous in the Super Troopers of YouTube. I am Stitch's right eye. Right. Exactly.
Yes. You're famous in our community. And then, so Steve also tried to like word things like, oh, look, y'all support this and y'all support that. But then when we started talking about our side chat, he was like, and then you let the people in that talk this and that come in your side chat, you know, like you did Carlos when I thought we were friends, Steve. Yeah. Anyway, Steve, I'm not dumb. I get it. My mods, especially fucking Brock, definitely isn't letting someone come in here and talk about someone's illness. Give me a receipt, I'll wait. Unlike your mods, I didn't cry about Carlos. I didn't say a word. In fact, I saw it happening and I let it just go until after Lena and yourself attacked me first. And then I brought up how you had let Carlos come at me in your side chat and your mods did nothing. Okay. So sorry you can't get people to bash me along with you in your channel, but many come over here enjoying bashing you. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem you created. Maybe read the room, dummy. Saying it's just the internet. You're just a troll. Nah. This is your home. You live here and you stay triggered. You're easy to trigger and it shows. But keep saying it. Keep saying it's just the internet and I'm just a troll.
I mean,
And
he went live 3 times this week trying to trigger Isaac into going live.
Yeah, he might convince himself or a few others that it's true, right?
Right. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, I was just about to call you. MJ had a question for you earlier, babe.
Yes.
He said, do I talk in my sleep? And what's your biggest pet peeve? Now, I answered for you, but let's see what your answer is.
You snore.
You snore.
We both snore.
Okay.
I've not heard you.
You had to throw that out to the public. That wasn't part of the
It
question.
wasn't a talk in your sleep. It was a snore in your sleep.
You snore in your sleep.
I snore in my sleep. Listen,
I wear the headphones
I'm
Pirate
throwing-
sent me, so I don't have to listen to your ass.
I'm
snore.
throwing money at it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what was question number 2? MJ wear underwear?
No, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, wear underwear.
Your biggest pet peeve is wearing underwear?
Yeah.
I didn't even have a. You know what I said your biggest pet peeve was?
What?
Being nagged. What?
I mean,
What?
pet
Did I
peeve.
get it right? Did I get it right?
I mean, listen.
You
I don't
can't
wanna be-
stand to be nagged by me
I
or
don't
the
want.
kids.
I don't want anybody to repeat. I don't want any songs chorus to repeat. Like say something and
Say
move
it
the fuck
one
on.
time, but what happens when you don't listen?
Put it on
It's
restriction.
forced to be repeated.
Spank that ass.
Can't
Maybe
spank
get
grown
some-
adults. Our kids are
I
grown.
mean, hey, unless you like it,
Yeah,
you'll keep showing
I guess so. All
All
right, I guess so. I did see Dateline's video about Donovan. I know we kind of, touched on it, but Tina, I just want to say that Donovan is not your puppy. You're not your child, not your nephew, not your niece. I don't know why you're bossing him around, but I finally got the name and what Tom Selleck. Yes, Tom Selleck does Dutch oven me. Yes. Yes, that happens. He's a fucking whole real life troll. I literally say at least 4 or 5 times a week, stop trolling me. Stop fucking trolling me. But he's a lot of fun. He's wonderful. I'm an old lady and I was married for years and I was in a couple of relationships that lasted a long time after that. And I would say Tom's the best man I ever had in my life. While you think I'm a lonely old bitch, I got a sexy little something over here that entertains me and loves me every day. Kind of like Mike. Well, everybody want to talk shit on Stitches, his wife, and then Jake's like, well, damn. I mean, knuckle. Congratulations, Stitches. Got yourself a hottie. Yeah, he does. And a good woman.
Right. And my wife looks like that, and she's 62 years old.
Exactly. I'm seeing the wrinkles, but I bought this big fancy red light and I lay under it and I do like all kinds of stuff. I have a machine that has lasers. I'm like zapping my face and neck constantly. Ooh, because you get, after you listen, for all of you that haven't known, when you turn 40, that's the end of your youth. Okay. From here on out, the only thing that you're going to have in your mirror is yourself aging. That tall, little tight skin, oh, it's gone. No, it's going to leave you slowly. By the time you're 50, you're going to be like, damn, I remember playing with my grandma's old lady skin. Yep, that'll be you. And you'll be blessed and lucky if that is the case. Like, I want to keep living. I want to see my grandkids grow up, and I had a great grandma. I'd love to be a great grandma. I think that'd be cool. Super cool. You can't shame me calling me old. Like, okay, I had my time. I shined like a motherfucker when I had my time, bitch.
Yeah,
Had a
just like
flat-
I always wondered why when me and my wife got together, she still does it. I mean, she wears I go in there, she'll have these masks on her face. Her face would be
Yes.
blue or whatever color.
We gotta keep it. We gotta
and
keep
I'm
it
like,
youthful.
why do you do that? And now she's always saying, now you know why I do all of that. She said because
Mhm.
if I didn't do all that, now that I'm 62, she said I would look 62. I'm like, well, I guess
Right.
you got a point.
And don't smoke. Smoking ages the fuck out of you. Me and my best friend are exactly the same age, 28 days apart. She looks an easy 10 years older than me from the cigarettes.
Right.
Oh, look, Rosie, I'm sure I've thrown beads at Tara before, just saying. I mean, it could have happened. Oh, all right. So let's keep moving along. So I saw Dateline's video about Donovan, and Tina, lighten the fuck up. Don't be threatening to go to the boys' house. But listen, let's keep it moving because we're over our time limit, but we're going to have to go over our time limit because they showed out so much all week. And I know a lot of you have Super Bowl plans, so if you have to go, you have to go. But Lena said to me this, like I was saying earlier, Lena said to me in the comments that Lisa is still my content. But Steve is still over there fighting on panels with Lisa. And they're giving me my content. So I feel like they look super fucking dumb saying that. And sure, Steve, Lena can talk about me all she wants because this is going to go over to what happened under Dateline's video. So Dateline puts that video up and they're like crying, oh, why isn't Dateline calling out what happened to us? Why should she? You didn't call out the shit Mark, Terry, and Tina were doing for fucking a year while we were. And we stood up for you saying, well, you're not the police. You don't have to call it out if you don't want to. If somebody wants to call it out, call it out.
And Steve, all them people you say that were coming to you saying why you didn't call Mark out, why you didn't call this one out. It wasn't us. We didn't ever tell you that.
Exactly. And also, Steve, I got some questions for you. Why are you still living in your Section 8 apartment with your teeth fucking missing and all the things that make you a fucking loser? Why are you doing that if Lena's a millionaire? Why are you not sporting a new fucking fancy truck? Why are you not living with Lena? Why are you not sporting a new grill? I'm not shaming you. These are questions. Like, it looks a lot like Lollywood.
Right.
I mean, it just does. Like, maybe you shouldn't have came here and said, I'm a millionaire. Maybe you should have kept it more subtle. Because if you're a millionaire, then why are you not helping your man that you've been with for a year?
You think she
oh
has a security team too?
Yeah, I think she's traveling around Switzerland. Damn, the thunder and lightning is going on like crazy. He not getting laid, his words. I mean, he said that. I'm just going to say this. I think that there's either one of two things. I go back and forth in thinking that Steve is Lena, but if Steve turns out to be Lena, I'm really going to have to give Steve props.
Right.
I really will have to, for being able to do certain things and comment as Lena, okay? I actually don't anymore necessarily think that Steve and Lena are the same person. But I mean, he gets led by his nose by the women he's with. Learning what Isaac had to say about Lala, knowing what I know for a fact with Lisa, watching this unfold, like, I'm going to support Lena. She's my... Let me tell you something. Tom Selleck is my motherfucking man. He's my ride or die. And there are times that I tell him, and vice versa, that he's wrong. You're wrong. We have kids. And there are times that he's wanting to do certain things or has a certain opinion about the kids or vice versa me. And we correct each other. But Steve, you are so fucking whipped. You're whipped. Abe want to talk about my man is controlled. No, baby, you control. You are controlled. That's why Lena tells you exactly what to do and you say, yes, ma'am, how high should I jump? And let me tell you something, Steve. After what happened over on Datelines, I'm going to say this. Lena can talk about me as much as she wants. She can type about Stitches. That's fine. Y'all can react to what's happening over here right now. No problem. Okay? But I'm not like her, all triggered up, typing frantically till she is so foul and so low that I can only shake my head if I'm not willing to go that low, which I'm not, okay? I'm not willing to say some of the things that she fucking says, okay? She's gross, okay? She's foul. And I also don't do keyboard like that. I don't do the keyboard worrying. I don't, Stephen. That's 2005 on Yahoo. Okay. Come up to present time, baby. Now we drop links. Okay. And you made sure you let Cotty know she wasn't shit if she wasn't taking a link. But Lena don't have to take a link and she's the shit. I don't fucking think so. Lena, right now, come in here. Steve, right now, come in here. See, I'm not going to go over on your panel where you can turn me down, but you can come over here and have a civil conversation with me and Stitches right now.
Yeah, and Steve,
You
you
got
say
some-
that people talk shit, but they won't come take a link. Well, they're not going to come take a link as long as Tina's on the panel hollering and screaming. That's why people don't
Exactly.
come up there. Unless you get people like the guy that came up there last night just to bitch at Tina. You'll get them kind of people up there, and then it'll be just
Yep.
like it was last night, a big shit show.
Yep.
But, you know, anytime you'd like to have a conversation like we're having right now, click the link. Ask for one. You're not blocked. You still have my DM over on Twitter. Click it.
Yeah. You're not blocked on my Twitter either. Let me know you want to come on up. We'll make sure it happens. We're not coming on your shit so you can turn us down, steamroll. Oh, but then blah, 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 blah. See, steamrolling is what people do when they don't want other people to talk because they're afraid of what they'll say. And that's what you do, Stephen. 100%. You steamroll. But you didn't steamroll Poon, did you?
Right.
I mean, fuck Poon, but still, Steve's scared. Abe's scared of Carlos, and Steve was scared of Poon. Okay? Because we're not coming over there on your lame ass panel so you can turn me down.
Because had that
and
been
say-
a woman, had Poon been a woman, you would have been screaming, calling her every skank, whore, bitch
Yep.
in the book.
Yep.
But you didn't do that
Like
to
you did-
Poon.
Like he did me. Like he did me. He turned me all the fucking way down. Like I had turned myself down before I went up, but I didn't touch it after I went up. I didn't want to be like overbearing like I had when I first got the mic. So I turned the volume down in the back of my mic when I first went up. So that's why I said I turned myself down. But if you listen from the time I went up, I didn't touch my mic after I went up. From the time I went up, you could hear me clearly. And then all of a sudden, even the side chats, like, we can barely hear you. And Steve's just like, you are blah, 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 and like steaming, rolling all over the top of me. So fuck you. I'm not going to come up on your shit. I won't do that to you, though, Steve. Okay? So how about this? Stitches is a man, and you're a man. And I'm a woman, and Lena's a woman. So why don't you and Lena bring your funky fucking ass up here? And if you don't want to do that, then why don't you and Lena offer us a panel we can all go on that's neutral? I bet I could find one. Oh no, but Lena don't have to talk. She can just say all the things she fucking wants to say and type away and talk her shit and be funky and foul and nasty. And then you think to say that I don't want to be able to handle a battle of words with you because I don't type to you. Bitch, I don't type because that's Yahoo days, okay? Now it's like what Takeback said. It's very fucking true. And Steve knows it's true. And any motherfucker that has put their feet in the fire and got up on a fucking panel and dealt with a motherfucker they had a problem with knows it's true. There's a whole different energy and a whole different situation when you bring your ass up here on this motherfucking panel. And I bet your scared ass won't.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to come on the panel.
Mm-mm. Chicken, chicken, chicken. That's what you are. A fucking
Jasper,
chicken.
I could care less about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too. It's just, listen, Stitches, we both know. That's just another Hollywood event.
Yes.
I mean, we should probably try to go live tomorrow just to talk about what the Super Bowl really means. Y'all fucking sheep bang along.
Right.
All right, hey babe, will you bring me a drink? So we're getting ready to wrap it up. I know it's getting kind of late. I know people got Super Bowl plans. But I do want to talk about Lena. Most of us have been doxxed multiple times. It's just the internet, so nothing to worry about. Mercedes says, Tara, that's the reason we had an argument because he was too wuzzy to panel up with Take Back. Too wussy, yeah. And he's like, I got better things to do, Bo. No, you don't. You live here. You live here, Steven. You live here. Okay. And yes, fuck the Super Bowl, 100% Bacon. I agree. Tara, don't you remember when Steve pretended his sister's house, cat, and car were his? It's not your house. Yeah, Isaac called it out. This is the same thing with Lena's millionaire. Another reason why I think Lena is Steve. I mean, yeah. And listen, I know what kind of troll gun is, okay? And I know the capabilities that he has. Steve might be that good. I've seen trolls that are that good. I mean, he says this is just the internet and I'm just a troll. Maybe he really is just that fucking troll. It could happen. All right, let's get to wrapping it up. So I saw Rainy's tweet. I didn't see Kimmy K's stuff. I was given information secondhand by people that were coming to me about talking about, cancer killing Steve or whatever. Okay. And I just want to read this comment that I got from someone that I was talking to. I agree 100% with what they said. But I want to remind everybody before I read this comment that Rainey was getting attacked by Steve and Lena about her grandfather dying from COVID before she went back nasty. So it's hard for me to go at Rainey when I know who started it, Steve and Lena. I know who started it. Steve and Lena, Steve and Lena, Steve and Lena, Steve and Lena,
Right.
Steve and Lena.
So
you like it?
Tats Marie says, hi, Tara and Stitches. Please remember our Jilly Jill, as tomorrow is 1 year since she passed.
Oh, thank you, Tess. I had that in my notes. I was gonna get to it. But hey, since you said that, we'll just do it now. If you don't know who Jilly Jill was, you ain't boy. But rest in peace, Jilly Jill. I'm sorry that Bergs has rode off of this for months and months. And we miss you. And I always liked you. And I always thought you were funny. And I always thought, even on your drunkest day, you well held your own. Rest in peace, Jilly.
Exactly. I still have our DM, me and her DM open. That's where me and her used to talk on the DMs all the time. I never deleted it.
I always liked Jilly. I mean, like, even when she did what she got confused about Shauna Britt, because, I love Shauna Britt so much, but I didn't agree with her, but she was drunk and she was confused. But I always thought she was funny. I always thought she handled herself, even if she was drunk as fuck, very well. And she's missed 100%. A lot of people adore Jilly. And fuck you, Bergs. All you did was use her, loser.
Yes, Melissa, I had the flu in December like that, and that stuff was evil. And that's part of why I still have the cough I have is from that.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm washing my hands like crazy. I don't want to get it. All right. So listen, I'm going to read this comment that I got from somebody I was talking to today.
So Raina says he kept going on and on about Isaac's weight. He said he used to be 300 pounds. I said cancer did him a favor, yes, but I never said he deserved it. I said it meaning it helped him lose weight.
But we're the ones over here making narratives. I'm doing air quotes. Narratives. No, Steve, that'd be you, honey. And you did talk about that girl's grandfather dying last year first. No, it was 2 years ago, right, Rainey? And sorry about your grandpa, Rainey. And sorry that someone would try to make you feel like you're responsible for your grandfather dying. And I imagine that since he lived in the house with you, y'all were probably pretty close. And that makes it even grosser because I lost my grandparents. And to this day, it's one of my greatest loss. Dateline says, yeah, don't let them get you to the nasty point, Rainey. They will point their fingers at you. Yes, exactly. Yes. So I'm going to read this comment. And I told the person I was talking to, I said, I'm stealing that comment. Okay. But it goes back to me saying what I was saying about the tit for tat. Like, I get that we can all be like, oh, look what Tara Stitches said. Oh, look what Rainey and Cotty said, right? But if it matters to you, you're going to find out why they said it, who started it, okay? Each time it's been Steve and Lena, okay? They're starting it. Tina, Mark Terry was starting it with us. Carlos starting it. Lisa starting it, okay? But this was the comment I got. It said, I just think everyone needs to stop talking about diseases. Tina talking about G losing his feet. Steve and Lena talking about Raina losing her grandfather. Bliss talking about Steve and his cancer. And Steve allowing Carlos to spread shit about people while he reads the comment in his nasty side chat.
Right.
I agree with that 100%. Like I said earlier, the lowest moment I ever had on here, I laid in my bed. What's up, Tass Marie? How's it going, honey? I laid in my bed and I felt guilt and I felt shame. If you guys can all do this shit and not feel no ounce of fucking that's fucked up within you, your parents failed you and I can't help you. Okay. But I agree. I can't fucking stand Steve. I see that he's a manipulative spin doctor. The fucking edge of life almost took him out and didn't change his ways. Piece of shit. I think those things. I do. But I don't think that you should shrink yourself down and lower yourself as a person to talk about the man's cancer. Okay. I don't care who you are. I will say this for Steve. Like, fuck you, Steve. Don't get it twisted. But we are in the same boat when it comes to this. As someone who knows what it feels like, you, if you've never experienced it, can understand what it feels like to sit with a doctor to say, I'm so sorry to tell you it's cancer. And if you've never went through cancer, you have no idea how miserable the fucking treatment is. Because I didn't even have to do chemo and my treatment was fucking miserable still. Yes, 2 days ago was my 1-year anniversary for finding out I had cancer. I still suffer, okay? I imagine Steve might still have his residual effects, okay? So, Steve, no, I don't think it's cool when somebody talks about that part of your life, okay? I don't care who it is, Steve. I'm not like you. If someone comes in my side chat and starts wishing you to die and wishing cancer came back and thank God you lost your stomach, they're getting deleted, Steve, while you let your side chat talk that shit on me, okay? But still, I will take the higher ground. And
But if
delete
Steve
it.
deletes the messages from his side chat for people being raunchy, as Alina calls it, he wouldn't have much slide chat left.
No, his side chat that chat does not move, Stitches.
Well, and plus all the comments of what they're all, and then look, and the people that are not involved, they still buy into it and believe what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's the part
Well,
I
listen,
like.
that's if they want to hate us or they're remedial. But we got smart people over here, and y'all are the only ones I care about. And therefore, I'm not worried. Let's see. Dateline says, I don't stick up for him because he should understand how it feels. He showed how he handled situations with Stitches, and we all watched. Same with Tara and Mangoes. Yes. And hey, Dateline, here's what I love. Oh, Lena's over there like, you got to get Dateline. First of all, let me tell you something about the 2 videos that Dateline put up last night. I found out when I woke up this morning, you dumb bitch. Dateline's got a mind of her own, and it's fucking pretty genius. So fuck off. I don't tell her how to do anything. Do I, on occasion, ask her to make a video? On occasion. Yes, I do. But if you took 15 of her videos, 10 she made on her own, 5 I asked her to make.
And I ain't never asked her to make one.
And then you sit up, and then Lena sits over there like telling Steve how to speak for you. And no, I never researched Steve's background, Magda. I took what he told me and I went with it. And I was a fool for that, right?
Right.
Because I don't go looking people up. But I should have looked Steve up because now I look dumb. And I've learned my lesson, because Steve's like, oh, hey, BBY, why don't you go over there with that barking chihuahua and wrap a cord around her neck and pull it till it pops? First of all, Steve, that's what you want to do to that chihuahua, as you say. But Steve, it's the comments that was made in the police report beyond that. He didn't just say that there was a little neck on the mark. He said there was ligature marks. The report says there's ligature marks and also a mark to defend her saying you used a knife. But it's also you saying, I learned my lesson the last time. And Steve, listen to me. Maybe that was many, many years ago. Like Miss Rachel over there, her arrest report was many years ago too, okay? And people are obviously always capable of changing. But when you come up and show up and act like you fucking still want to put a cable around a bitch's neck, we just gonna have to assume that's still the person you are. At least that's my thoughts. I mean, but other than that, Stitches, I don't guess I got much. I think that's probably about it. Let's see if they go Rage Force.
So what you cooking?
Oh my goodness. I'm not even doing it up. We've been eating so fucking good all week that we are actually only having frozen pizza for dinner. But let me tell you, I throw extra pepperoni and, well, first of all, I put salt on the bottom of the pan to crust up the crust.
Right.
And then I throw extra pepperoni and extra mozzarella on top. And it's pretty good. But we're just doing cheap. It's just me and Tom tonight. My son is gone. Tara, go over the contest again. Okay, hold on 1 second. I will, Drama Llama. My son's gone to Atlanta with their girlfriend, and my daughter's at work. So, all right.
That's just like people that cook with butter and they wonder why that the butter burns. It's not the butter. It's the salt in the butter. If you use unsalted butter, you don't have that problem.
Right. Which a lot of recipes call for unsalted butter. So that's the reason why. So you don't scorch your salt.
Right. That's what we get.
Gotta add it.
We get the unsalted Amish butter. And I don't ever have problems.
Oh, yeah. We get that Amish butter too. That's just expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But it's wrapped in the white paper.
Yeah. Exactly.
The big old logs, like $15. Hey, listen, 2 years ago, Mike, that butter was only $10. That's a fact. That's not inflation. That's our country trying to fucking take us down.
Right.
Okay, so what was the date? So 25th is the giveaway. Next Sunday is the cutoff date, I think. Shit.
I think you said that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, inquiring minds, my daughter will straight cuss you straight the fuck out if that's what you want to know. Yeah, just like she said to Lisa when she came up here before. When Lisa was saying my daughter don't fuck with me and my daughter's not in my life and no. And then my daughter came up here on this panel and she said, I love my mom and fuck you, Lisa. Fuck off. She'd be more than happy to tell you that. More than happy. All right, well, it's 5:30. We did 2.5 hours. I'm assuming most of you have Super Bowl plans, but not me. I'm gonna go play Nintendo with my man. We've been loving some throwback Mario. Oh, Stitches, I want to tell you this. I was sending the videos to Dateline last night. I bought this really beautiful, solid black Molly,
Right.
and she gave me 10 little babies.
Oh, so she was pregnant when you got her, huh?
I got babies. I
Right.
got sweet little, they're so fucking
Well,
cute.
a lot of times because those are live bearers, you know, they give live, they birth
Yes,
live. They don't
we
lay.
sat there and
A lot of
watched
times
it.
when you get them, they are pregnant.
We did sit and watch. We watched the little baby come out, and then now they're all super smart. Like my 75-gallon tank is very beautiful and it's got plenty of hiding spaces. But we're like looking, and we can see that like they're like, oh look, boop, there's 4. Boop. I will tell you this though, I'm not gonna have no more fucking guppies.
Why not?
Guppy, I'm not gonna have no more guppies or fucking betas because they're mean. Like I've got 2 mollies in here right now, and the guppy is just running it. I mean, it's done killed one of my mollies. Now it's trying to kill the other 2.
Well, I have endlers. You know what those are?
No.
They're like guppies, but they have longer tails, and you know they're just. But I don't have no problem. I got a 40-gallon breeder tank over there with them in it, and I don't have no problem.
The tanks are addictive. I don't know about all of you out there. I know Stitches understands. I know Dateline understands, but you get so invested, especially if you make a nice tank and it's got live plants and all these things are going on. You get it's such therapy to sit and like watch your fish. Like I spend a couple of times a day easily going and watching all 3 tanks. And then I'm sad if one of my fish dies.
Yes,
you
Magda,
know?
I have ordered many fish through the mail.
I've never done that.
I ordered some fancy guppies from Texas. So I've gotten betas out of Florida. I've gotten endlers out of New Jersey, and I have never had one arrive dead, not one time.
Icky said, I love anchovies. Oh my goodness, they're not giving Jasper no rest.
What's Jasper doing now?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean,
Right.
other than that, that's all I got. Stitches, you got anything?
No, I don't have anything.
Let's see if they go rage for us.
Oh.
Type away, Lena. Talk away, Stina and Steve. Lisa, Lynn. Y'all do it up. Y'all go over there and spin your narratives. We're going to keep our
I wonder
stream
how
up.
long it'll be before Lisa joins the asylum.
Oh, no. But I will tell you this. If I had to pick one person to spend the rest of my life on an island with, between the 3 of them, I'd definitely pick Lisa. Okay. Listen, at least she can make me laugh. Like Abe makes me laugh and Mark makes me laugh, but y'all don't make nobody laugh. Honey.
Well, Barbie,
Honey,
that's because
boy.
you ain't been doing it up, Barbie. You've been behaving. That's what happens
Barbie
when you
said,
behave.
why am I never the topic of conversation? Because you're being a good girl, and I'm proud of you. And I'm happy for you.
She's
I'm happy for you.
I've seen
Her
her.
and
I've
Flatty.
seen her in chat, so she's itching. She's got the itch.
Hey, listen, Barbie. I always said, like, a sober Barbie come up here and handle her business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing stopping you from coming back and letting these motherfuckers know. Do it up, hon. All right, then I guess we're not going to be. Oh, listen, let me announce this. We're not going to be going live tomorrow on our other channel because I have an appointment. We're not going to be going live next Sunday because I have something else going on as well. It's not Stitch's fault. It's my fault. But we are going to do a Friday night stream. We're going to play music and mix some drama. Like, we'll talk a little. We might pin the link. Who knows? The time has not been set permanently. We'll let you know. But don't expect us next Sunday, but expect us next Friday night. All right, I got the green light from Tara. Watch out. Do it up.
Yeah. So we'll do a music stream, you know, maybe have a little drinky drink, talk some shit, play some music. Just have a little fun stream, you know.
It'll be a fun stream. I like doing that once in a while anyway. So we'll have a fun stream, be on Friday.
Yes.
Other than that,
Icky says Lisa, Lena, and Steve equals the asylum thruple. The asylum thruple.
Very true, Icky. All right, you guys keep showing out so we can keep showing up.
All right.
Because we love to cover y'all shit.
All right.
Have a nice week. Bye y'all.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for all the super chats. Everybody be good or be good at it. Whichever.
Oh, hey, real quick before you kill it.
Okay.
I love how Steve ends his thing saying, if you could please at least try to be kind to each other. Well, he's not kind.
Right.
But I agree with that, Steve. Don't be kind to each other.
Right.
Have a good week.
Bye.